All right, welcome Tuesday. Air horn for everybody. Yeah, we don't have the live in person air horn today. The vocal himself, Mr. Damien, he's not gonna make it today.
Yeah,
I know. So you guys are stuck with us. We're not going to have any bathroom breaks at this episode, but it's still going to be a good one. It's still going to be a good one, one way or the other. And we've got some cool news. We've got a bunch of good topics. We've been writing them down in the last couple of minutes. NXL Europe, we see a lot of you guys here. So those of you who are here from Europe watching, willkommen. And thanks for staying up late. We got you guys up well past your bedtime. But actually, we got a couple of questions about the NXL Europe layout. If you guys haven't seen it, we do have it queued up, and you just played on it this weekend.
Yeah, I didn't play, but I coached on it.
It's good.
So I got to, it was
you get to see more.
Yeah, you got a nice little breakdown of the field. It's an interesting one.
So yeah, I mean, we're gonna do a lot of stuff. We also got some good giveaways as always for our members, our supporting members. We thank you guys very much for the support. Got the HK reg in finally. Got delivered. I kept thinking that this was still gonna be at the bottom of the bag when they it's small, right? So I can see how they forgot to put it in the original box. Pretty cool, man. They got a bunch of these other colors. It matches this laser barrel. Now, whoever wins the reg doesn't also get the barrel, but you do, it's going to be a mega member giveaway. So we're going to give away, which one should we give away today? I think we give away this one today. Or that one?
I think we give...
We'll figure it out. Maybe you guys tell us what we should give away today. We're going to give one of these.
Oh, wait. We can do the poll, right?
Oh yeah, we can put the poll up.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. And I'm gonna display this thing here in the background next to the TFX, and then the TFX and the SLR. Those are next month's gifts. So we got mega member gifts up the wazoo here. Also, a big giveaway is we got a bunch of Gen X stuff. We've got some pods. Also, for those of you guys, we're gonna donate it to Segundi. That was so good. You know what's so funny about that joke? Well, I mean, obviously everybody is a child, so everybody thinks it's funny. But the best part about it is, I was like, right when you said it, I was like, don't do it.
You heard it. You caught it, and you're like, oh no, Damien.
It's like anytime these days anybody on the team asks a question,
it's like
you're just always apprehensive on whether or not you should even answer.
Yeah, but if you're kind of new just to us.
Yeah.
Because Damien's not new, but he's still like one of the newer guys. So
yeah, he's like a goldfish.
Yeah, he doesn't know all the tricks. So
you know who loves those jokes? Harrison Fry.
Does he?
Harrison Fry did the it's like radio. He's like, hey, what's that? That song. I like that song. Wait, who is it by though? And I was like, just driving. Imagine Dragons. And he's like,
Oh yeah,
like, yeah. Imagine Dragons. He's not. I'm like, And then he's like Alex, so he uses the same joke several times from different people. Yeah. But he is super pumped on those jokes. I don't know if he was always a fan of them. It's just the infamous guys weren't. But yeah.
Dude, anyway. And thank you guys. Like 50 people reposted that video today. I was just getting tagged. Yeah, so people enjoyed it.
Yes, dude. Everybody loves a good joke. And
again, too, if you guys, it takes a little bit to go back through the whole video and then find those moments and then kind of like pull out the gems. But if you guys ever see anything that you're like, you guys need to throw that up, just send it to me or the Spick and Span Show email or the Instagram page. I'll take a look and try to get it up there.
Yes, sir.
Because those have been good. It's like great little like
pieces
out of the show. You like there's so many of the shows now. You almost forget like, oh, that was. It's like so natural. We miss like those when you highlight that little part out of the whole show. It's
the
really
nuggets, the golden nuggets. Speaking of golden nuggets, I mean this is a stretch, but was just out of blast camp. Really good group of guys out there. Did a clinic, and I only say golden nuggets just because I posted that video from when I went to Hollywood Sports. I did a little one-on-one thing with Todd and Bear and all those guys. They did this cool little one-on-one thing with a bunch of prizes, and they reposted a thing. And it was like golden nuggets from Ryan Greenspan. I think it's like a nice little it's like the golden nuggets.
Yeah.
Obviously, the golden nuggets from the Spick and Span show were getting Damien with a cheap elementary school joke. But I'm fine with it, right? I'm fine with it.
There's a lot other good pieces in there too. I didn't want to like flood you guys with too many reels today. I need to go back because towards the tail end of that show when everyone's having a few drinks, some more jokes start flying.
I can't believe. So thank you. And Patch texted me. So the scotch that we got last week was from Patch. He's a big scotch drinker, but I don't know if he tried that scotch or not, or maybe that's just what scotch kind of is supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had some the other day.
I know. You guys had the whole rest of the bottle.
Oh, I only had a glass, so I don't know how much.
I mean, which is totally fine because I'm like, I'm not really gonna drink it anyway. Welcome, Dalen Delis. I'm gonna throw you up onto the member list again. Everybody who's a member, you get your name put onto a wheel. We've got a ton of sponsored items courtesy of all the sponsors up here: Gen X Global, Matrix Gear, HK Army, the Spick Span show, HORMESIS. Alex is not going to be able to make it on the show, but we're for sure still going to give away some of his HORMESIS headbands. Whether he
well, he did say he could come at the beginning.
Oh yeah, call him up, get him on here.
He
always acts busy, and I don't know what's going on here because I bug bombed this place.
Well, these ones aren't mosquitoes.
And I know they're these little gnats. One day we're gonna move on to the big leagues, out of mom and dad's garage, and we're really gonna make it here.
Hasn't it came up in a while here.
You could just do new face. I know we haven't probably the last. It's not like I FaceTime Alex every day.
I thought you did.
I FaceTime him once a week. I FaceTime him once a week, really, realistically. Anyway, Peter, really good question. I'm gonna actually try to figure that one out. Arfin, I am crossing my fingers. I've got a nice Gen X Global prize package waiting for you when you win, my friend. Mister, I'm too busy to kick it. Look who it is.
I can't believe the show is still going, dude. It's really amazing.
After all these years, or just today?
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that you guys are still doing it and people actually are dumb enough to watch.
Says the guy who calls in every week, begs us to come on the show. Hey, can I come on? I'm dropping some headbands. I got to work on the brand today.
Come on.
Come on, dude. Well, look. We'll let you plug HORMESIS. Come on. Let's go.
What is that shirt there?
Dude. This mine? This?
Yeah.
This is a Blast Camp shirt. Grape. That's a nice color, huh?
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's a medium, so once I wash it once, I'll hand it down to you.
Thanks, bro.
You got it. I know you're a medium. I give this guy, I send him up a large Spick Span shirt. Just because, I don't know, we only had a large. Actually, we had a large. We had one spare, and we had a spare large. We didn't have any medium. And I'm like, hey, you get the shirt? He's like, I'm a medium. I'm like, okay, well, you can't just, wear it a little baggy or maybe, wash it and then put it in the dryer.
Hot dryer,
yeah.
That shirt's long gone.
I will
say this.
Yeah.
If you send me a shirt, it better be a cool shirt and it better be a medium, or else I'm getting doghoused if I bring a shirt home.
You could wear that shirt. We're gonna remake one with your face on it, and that way, when your wife sees you wear it, at least she gets to look at two good-looking guys while she's looking at your face
I need
twice.
to send you one of these, Alex. They're nice, really good, super soft.
She already closes her eyes when she looks at my face. That's good. That's a cool shirt too.
Yeah, it's like a vintage.
What is that thing in the middle? Oh, that's like the pattern that you have on the headband.
Yeah.
The blanket.
Yeah, but the shirt's
called a sarape.
Super comfy.
Sarape.
So what's up, man? What are you doing?
Just hanging out.
We're doing the Spick Span show, man. What are you talking about? What do you think we're doing?
I mean, in your life, what are you guys doing? Tournament's over. When's the next tournament?
The weekend after Archfest, I think.
Oh, really?
I think we start practice the weekend after Archfest.
Is it coming up that quick?
Yeah. Shout out to Nick SLOWIAK.
Just working like you.
For the boys. All right, I'll go get my bottle of cherry.
I thought you have work to do.
I do, but who says you can't have a wet lunch?
That's true.
Yeah, and it is 4:00, so it's like you're not.
All right, let's let the people vote here. We got.
Hold on, I'm gonna put up a poll here.
Schnapps. There's not very much left, and this stuff is just horrible. We got Eagle Rare, and we got Patch Vincent's Poison.
Oh boy.
Okay, hold on. Cherry Poison or
Hey Nick, thank
schnapps.
you. Drinks for the boys.
Or I'll drink some truffle oil, peanut oil. I don't want
Truffle
that.
butter.
What was the other one? Eagle's Nest?
There's some truffle oil around here somewhere.
People are Eagle.
All right, we've got a poll here.
Eagle's Nest.
Eagle's Nest.
The Crow's Foot or the Cherry Poison is in the lead right now. Oh, Eagle's Nest is now. Yeah, Eagle's Nest is now way in the lead.
Thank you. Eagle's Nest is the best one.
Hold on, I was just about to say. Look, we've
Dude,
got
I'm
about.
gonna cop some tickets. Dude, did you watch the game last night?
No, hold on. Check this out. Hey guys, before you vote, just realize that Alex does have to drink that. In the spirit of, the show, it shouldn't be too appealing.
It's Eagle's Nest, dude. 50%. We're good.
Yeah, but there's 3 options. Come on, guys.
I know. I mean, that makes it even more obvious that that's the winner.
Spicy spam and bacon dog. Oh yeah, spicy. Dr. Despair, can you still buy the Spick and Span dog tags? I believe so. You can check it out on idiotsonyoutube.com if we still have that.
Does that still work?
Let's see.
Just go into idiotsonyoutube.com and you can go to the store section and you will be able to find the section there. Yeah.
They didn't get us yet. We're good.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna send the owner of that a really hard, a really hard cease and desist. Hopefully, it doesn't come with a. Hopefully, it doesn't come with a summons letter, by any means. Also, Bobby Kramer.
What damages are they gonna prove?
Come serve us.
Yeah. Well,
you sold 4 shirts.
Yeah. And Schwartz Gable, the SK Kiss, I think, is also going to happen at Archfest, unfortunately, for me. Did you like my...
Yeah, well, we're going to have to plan that out, because you can't...
the Bazooka? The battering ram?
There's no cheating on that. It's got to be filmed, and you
it'll be filmed.
him for sure. It can't be half-assed.
Dude, listen.
Wait, why do you have this? Are you putting...
Sloan likes to lock her doors, so that's how I batter. That's how I was going to...
Well, here's to you, Nick. Drinks for the boys.
If the paintball thing doesn't go through, that's how I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna start
smash some poles down.
Doors. Yeah, I've got. See all the poles right there? It's for hanging, putting trees up. I gotta put the pole. I gotta hammer those things in, and then I gotta tie the trees up to them.
Oh, those.
Yeah. See, they're big old 8-foot fence, tree stand poles.
Where you?
That wasn't bad.
Oh, here?
No. I gotta go to the cabin and do it.
I was gonna say
all
they
the
just
trees
raised
fell
our
down.
rent. Don't we?
Yeah, no, I'm not upgrading this place anymore. They're trying to raise our rent 20%. I don't even think
Where?
it's legal here.
At your house?
Yeah. Is that legal, Al?
Oh, not Spick and Span Studio.
Yeah, Spick and Span Studios.
They saw.
You should make little dog houses for giveaways.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'll hit up the Paintball DNA guy. We need to get a logo first, actually. That's one of the things that we've been trying to figure out about working on. I'm going to work with Kaylin about that. Kaylin, if you're watching this, I forgot. I needed to ask you this. After he does the...
Did he send you the Officer Bubble Bath
Yeah,
thing?
should we show that? Or should we should wait till Damien's in the studio next week for show him. We'll get Damien in next week.
Yeah, he did the drawing. I actually did the graphic work on it.
It's pretty epic. It's the Officer Bubble Bath thing.
I was just thinking I should add some bullet holes in the back.
Bullet holes? Hopefully not.
We should.
Why? It's funny. The bullet. He's the officer.
I like the crime scene though. The crime scene's super good. We can't ruin it for everybody just yet.
We should make some Christmas tree ornaments. We get started now.
We can do it.
Oh, you could do it. I forget who made these ones, but
The wooden ones?
Yeah, they were good. Oh, you know who made them? I think the Masons guy, Alex. What was his last name? Can't remember. But anyway, not Masons, Mavens.
Mavens. Okay.
Maven,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Maven,
Yeah. I've been talking to the Paintball DNA guys. I think they can help out with a lot of that stuff too.
Those were just wood. They were like.
I know they were great, and what was cool about those is I had Sloan paint them.
Have you messed around with
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are cool. We had some of those on our tree.
Any of the AI animation? I was messing with.
No, I have not.
It's pretty fun. I was trying to get it to do this photo of Ryan and I, but it was with the Oliver.
Show
one.
the picture of Oliver.
Dude,
I mean, he
look
looks
at
like
this. I'm gonna text you this, Ryan. Margaret bought this peanut butter and had no clue. She just bought the peanut butter, and that's what we've been eating. And I was taking a scoop out of it, and I read the jar, and I was like, "What the hell?" someone was playing games when they made the thing, but I'll send it to you right now, and you can post it up on the thing.
So you could take photos too of or like have it. You can have it like copy a photo.
He looks like Sean Penn right there.
That's a real product.
Yes.
Look at this photo of made of Oliver.
The fuck?
They got the mustache, but
how did they figure that's Oliver?
well, no. So you give it an image.
Show it to the camera up here.
You give it an image.
I'd say that looks like him.
It looks like Mario.
And then there's this other one of Ryan and I with the trophy.
I tried to have the AI thing make.
I mean, it looks more like me than it does Oliver.
I tried to make the AI thing make it for Officer Bubble Bath, but it refused. The AI refuses to make any imagery of bubble baths.
Oh, really? Huh?
Yeah, bathtubs. They can't. Has to be some sort of strange, illicit kind
This is
of
probably the
contraband
best,
stuff.
The best one. The
Those are
closest
funny,
one,
dude.
was like.
I just don't know who's who. It looks.
I mean,
like
these are great. So there's like a photo of Ryan and I. Can you see these, Alex? Or not really?
Is that Victor?
No. So there's a photo
That's
of
what I
Ryan and I
thought,
holding
too.
the trophy after World Cup. I should just send you the photo so you can put it.
Yeah, I mean, you should post those up so we can see them
Yeah,
better.
let me
just send them all to me. Yeah, we have better equipment than this. We know we're better than this.
Yeah.
Those are pretty funny. That actually looks like you.
Yeah, one of these ones down here at the.
Those are funny.
Did you guys watch the Star Wars Visions things?
No, what is it?
Those are good, dude. You should watch them.
Where do I find it? Just on Star Wars Channel?
On Disney Plus.
Okay.
They're like little vignettes, like made by different animators. But they're like Star Wars themed. They're really good.
Okay. Cool.
You don't sound
Dude,
that interested.
You watched the game last night?
With who?
Lakers.
The Warrior?
All right, here. Let's talk about these pictures here.
Here, do I need?
I don't know why Klay Thompson's just gonna throw up rando threes at the end. Like, I mean, you're down by 1 with 2 minutes left, and you're just hucking up threes when there's still 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Did they lose? Are they out?
They lost. No, there's one more game tomorrow. I'm gonna go.
Oh, just minor drop. You can send it to the iPad.
So, how does it figure that? Make it bigger. So, what did you type in? Did you give them a picture?
I'm gonna show you. It's not like letting me. Oh, there it goes. I'll show you what I sent.
All right.
Man, that's weird.
So yeah, that is really. Okay, so this is what he sent in, and then what's the prompt that you got to get this?
I just put like
And where the hell is Sloan in this whole thing?
well, on these other ones it puts like a face. Like if you notice the top left one, it has like a random face there. I think it's Sloan.
Yeah, the top left one just has looks like 3 golf buddies.
I mean, some of these other ones are like bizarre
How
too.
about the bottom left? Is that me?
This is what it.
That's got the bottom left is me and you for sure.
Yeah.
They're both you. And the one on the right, the guy with the hat, the bottom right looks like me too.
This is what it originally had before I had to like make it.
I mean, this is crazy.
I put like turn this photo into like a high definition cartoon character thing, and these ones of paintball are really bizarre too.
The title of the show should be called "Boomers Learn About AI." Okay, Mafia.
That's good.
But the best part about it is when you
Boomers?
the best part about it is when you send it to me or Alex. Alex got really close to the screen to look at it, and when I just had it over on this side, I was like this close to the screen. I'm like, is that me?
Dude, my eyes are seriously going, dog. Like, with my right eye, I can't read shit far away. I gotta go in, dude, I think.
Maybe I think you're supposed to eat more carrots.
Here, just send them over. I can put them up there. Agspan, what's the question? What do we got for us? Question: Tiger Wear Co. Ollie Bordeaux and spam for Al AI.
Yeah. Take some Bordeaux.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so Patch called me, texted me, and was like, "Hey, what's the deal with?" He's like, "Look, I just caught you catching up on the show. I'm really sorry that this stuff was no good." And I'm like, "It's all good, man. It just maybe it just wasn't our type of thing." He's like, "I'm going on a nice little Scotch tasting tour, and I'm gonna find something else."
It's good content, bro.
Oh, it's great. I mean, we are all about the eating terrible
The
things.
worse it is, the better it is.
It doesn't know how to spell either.
The Siripi,
Yeah, so it's like,
Tiscan.
I was like, sticking
Dude,
to
that's
it.
sweet.
Mafia, you'll appreciate this. I do have some prunes here, pitted organic prunes. To say regular.
You eat like a grandpa. Prunes?
Yeah, and he carries around psyllium
Prunes
husk
and
and like
Pepto-Bismol.
yeah, Pepto-Bismol,
Tums.
He's got it all.
These are really bizarre.
The poor guy. It's funny. You know when you go to when you go into like a public restroom,
Yeah.
and then you always hear not always, but pretty regularly. There's that one guy in there is like having a really tough time in the bathroom, like it just sounds like he's
that doesn't happen to me often.
He's
but
crapping out. He's crapping out like a pine cone or a,
Ryan, you'll love this. On the way back from
covered in
Austin,
sandpaper.
I go in the bathroom to go to the bathroom at the airport, and there's like jazz music playing on the speakers, and there's like a trumpet, jazz trumpet going on, and all of a sudden there's like an off note. It's all do 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 do. Somebody was ripping one in the stall, and it literally sounded like there was an off note in the song.
He was probably sitting there sweating, going, "I hope no one hears me. I'm gonna go in on the crescendo."
Yeah, I was like, why did they put an A minor right there? That doesn't make sense.
Anyway, Alex is the uncomfortable one. Yeah, the grunter. Alex the grunter.
Yeah, I'll live with that.
I'll live with that. That's good. Anyway.
So you're headed out to Sagandi next weekend, Alex?
Yeah, there's a Bushman's clinic going on.
Hey, did you hear about Dalton hurt his arm at the last match he was playing?
I actually did. I was texting with him, and he's like, I don't know. He's on the fence of what to do with it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna see different doctors, and hopefully he's all right. I mean, he will be all right. It's just how long is the recovery gonna be?
Dude, what I told him, this is what's crazy. So I don't know if Maddie covered it on the show, but Dalton, like, not severely, but pretty badly injured his bicep or tricep or something like that. What's crazy is he kept playing on it, but was still better than half.
Dude, I told him not to play. He was playing with one arm.
He was playing with one arm, and he was better than 95% of the league still. That's insane.
I mean, it wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched. I watched him play, and someone's like, "Oh yeah, I think he really tore something or hurt something." I was like, "No, he's playing right now." But I mean, man, that's crazy. Like, he told me the extent of the injury.
I mean, if you looked at his arm, the back of his tricep was it was all balled up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really. It was like, yeah. So
I just thought that's what your triceps
definitely,
supposed to look like.
definitely a serious injury that he shouldn't have been playing on. But being the brave warrior he is, he risked life and limb to get that W, which he did. I mean, him and Laval pulled off that long point against Damage and ended up with the win.
Oh yeah, so Matty did cover it. Yeah, so hopefully he's maybe he used. I wonder if he used his spot insurance. I should have asked him that today.
Oh yeah, he should use that.
I don't know.
Well, you could still sign up and then use it, right?
I don't know if it's active.
Oh man, I better do that right away.
Yeah, I mean, you literally just scan your ID card and you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would do it. Those of you guys who are also paintball players are very, very commonly, procrastinators and just wait a little bit. Literally, all you need to do is scan the back of your ID card, and then it just sets the account up, and you put your name and information. It takes like 30 seconds, maybe 3 minutes, somewhere in there. 30 seconds and 3 minutes, and you get free $25,000 worth of freebie insurance. Yeah. And if you guys happen to be in the North Carolina area, you could call up the lawyer, Chris Shear.
Yeah,
and he'll
he's handling our YouTube URL.
Yeah, he's going to be handling.
Maybe it's on Paintball case.
He's going to be on the defensive side of our YouTube case when we get sued by them.
Should we get We have a special guest.
Yeah, we'll get him on. We'll get him on when Alex is out here because we got to get him on the audio.
I feel like they've got to send a cease and desist first before they.
Yeah, they can't just say you can't use it, and then we'll be like, yeah, sure, and then we'll just keep using it. I mean, we got to ramp it up though. So if you guys don't know the story, Alex got us idiotsonyoutube.com, and surprisingly, it was only like $2.
Yeah, so anything like Spick and Span show is not good because there's so many different, like, you could do an and sign, you could do the word and, you could do a play. I mean, it's too vague.
Right. Except, yeah.
I mean, if you could go back, would you change the name of the show from the beginning?
I didn't love our show name.
Yeah.
I didn't love the name.
Okay.
But
everybody
else
for
the fans.
Yeah, it's for you guys. Yeah, they were the ones.
Yeah.
That everybody else did it. Now, had I known that the beginning of it, Spicka's last name is also could be misconstrued as a racial slur.
Well, it's either misconstrued or we're just straight ripping off the.
No, but if you look it up, the cleaning supply one is the actual bad word. You add a K on it, it's not really a bad word, but Apple and everybody else thinks it is, so you get pretty throttled by any kind of algorithms.
Yeah.
Also, AI won't generate any type of response for you. I had tried to have AI write a show intro just because we were gonna do. And by the way, thank you, Ryan Moffat. I know what our AI is. Okay, I've used it before. Okay, whoop-de-doo. And I was gonna have them write a funny intro for us. And then be like, hey, this is all written there. But
why don't you just put like...
You can't even put the prompt in.
Why don't you just put like the Greenspan show and then we'll just take out whatever...
The Kyle Spitka and Greenspan show. But capitalize...
Well, yeah, just whatever it writes and you just copy paste.
Well, because I was hoping that it was going to scrub the internet for our show.
Oh.
And then it was going to know what our show was. But then if you type it another way, if you type it Spick and Span, then it introduces the show as a cleaning show.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah.
Here, actually, I'll read to you what it wrote. It was actually kind of funny. What is it? How do you get there? But it wrote the whole intro. No, that's not it. I don't know. I don't even know how to get to the place. But I tried to get an intro for using this thing. Actually, it's on here. And it wrote it back for me, but it was trying to say that we were like a fun new age cleaning show. Yeah, it was a bust. It was big
You'd
time.
probably be better off doing that, giving cleaning tips.
Yeah, that's actually I don't know if we get we hit the numbers, you know what I mean? If you look at the background here, it doesn't look like we're the most organized or clean people. So just not sure that that's exactly what's going on here. Yeah, learn all the cleaning tips. How to clean your gun. Use Q-tips, right? Alex doesn't clean his gun at all.
I don't.
Doesn't clean his gear.
I've not greased my gun yet this year. Still working great.
Sharissa said, "What's the plural of dingus?"
Dingai.
Dingai. The Dingai show. The Dingai show. Thank you, Sharissa. Yeah, that's a good point. So, Al, what do you think? So let's talk about France here. Can we get a little bit more info here? Can you tell me what's our game plan?
I don't know, man. Actually, I was talking to Miko today. We might pivot to a different move.
Oh, really?
But, yeah, I don't know. Hey, I was gonna call you and talk to you about it, but those bro army guys, you're friends with them, right?
Sure.
Have you been to their field in Utah?
Yeah.
Is it really picturesque with mountains in the background?
Yeah.
Is that their field?
Picturesque.
I'll send you the pictures of the field that I saw online.
Yes, I mean it's the same field. Yeah, it's like kind of like a farmland. And I think if you shoot if you're facing northeast, so if you're on the southwest corner of the field, I believe there will be mountains in the background.
Either way, if we go to Paris, it's going to be great.
See what it does.
I don't know. We're planning it.
Okay, so you're gonna do that instead of Paris?
Maybe.
You're gonna go to Salt Lake City and do a one-on-one thing, or no?
No. We're all gonna. I'm talking to Miko about it. It's just gonna be a part for the movie, and we're trying to figure out the best way to do it.
Oh, okay. So we're all.
We could maybe do both. I don't know.
Okay, so
We're winging it.
here's a real big question, and this is actually now that this has come to light. Are you still planning on going? Because the whole over 40 community is pulling for you.
Yeah, I think so.
Ah! Okay.
Who is the over 40 community? You?
Yeah, and everybody else who's counting on you to go. You, Oliver, and Yosh to go because you guys said you went. You guys were gonna go.
All
You
right,
said you were gonna go.
Don't worry, it's gonna be okay.
Says the guy who's hiding his. Gonna be the day we're supposed to leave. Hey, Al.
Whatever happens, it's gonna be okay.
What's your flight number, buddy?
Dark gray blue.
Haven't gotten your info, so I didn't. Yeah, great. Thanks, dude. Team USA Paintball.
This is good. This one that I just had it made of you, Alex, is pretty spot on.
Oof. The one on the bottom left's my favorite.
Dude, don't put me in there, man. It's not gonna be kind.
Yeah, we gotta.
That's the picture we used?
That's the picture.
All right, let's go. Okay. We're going to send everybody a picture here. We're going to show everybody a picture here of Alex Fragi.
I don't know if my self-esteem can take it.
We're gonna print it out and send it to you.
Option.
And then that's the first one.
Save. I don't send it there. Okay. So, all right, we're going to put this out here up on the screen. It's real.
The top right one's pretty good.
Yeah, the one on the bottom left looks like he's a sleazy human being.
He thinks you're a horse jockey, maybe. I don't know what those call.
All right, so here's a nice cuddly picture of Alex. This one's good. Look at this. Maybe look at that chain.
Please don't do this to me.
2000 and what number is this? 2002. All right, and we are going to now bring up
the accurate version.
Oh, great! That's a good picture.
get-
Thank you. It'll be good if you use that
Send it again.
picture of
The
you on
Disney
on Rickle.
What did you think we were gonna use?
You send it again.
Oh,
I think you send it to my iPad.
It clicks on both when you
Put it airdrop.
I think more people might watch the show actually if you just have it laid out like that, where Ryan's just behind the picture of me.
Probably. There we go. All right, and you guys kind of saw it there on the screen, but look at this guy. Okay, look, there's here's evil villain Alex and suave Alex.
Oh my god!
And then bottom left is my favorite.
I can't see the bottom left.
we're bringing it up.
Here's bottom.
Yeah, the one on the bottom right looks like my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
They got some of your facial features pretty accurate, I'd say.
How the fuck did they come up with that out of that picture?
It knew.
It's AI. I don't know.
It knew.
I mean,
the bottom left one.
I guess
That guy changed. That guy changed my tire one time when I was.
I mean, the upper right probably looks
overseas.
the most like me. What do you think?
Upper right, yeah, I'd say upper right, and bottom left kind of looks like you. Bottom left looks like you after a long paintball weekend.
I'm trying a different prompt here.
Oh god.
All right.
Those are
AI,
a good time.
baby.
Those goggles are pretty sick though. In the bottom left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the bottom left looks like a dude who drives a white van full of candy. Yeah.
Chills. This guy says.
Well, I'm gonna write you down here because I was gonna talk about Team USA, but I guess we're gonna wait for that one till you guys
Get it together
and get it together. Hopefully on that one, that'd be fantastic if you can figure that out at some point in time. Hey, what do you think? Let's do this one. What do you think about? What are you doing over there?
I was trying to see if I could create a better version, but
Oh, man.
I think the other ones are better.
What do you think about the the Iron Men changing up their roster mid-season?
I didn't hear that. What'd they do?
So they cut. Well, they're not changing it up too much, but they cut that kid Trent Nita. Do you know him?
Yes.
The young kid that looks like he's always shooting a long rifle.
The rifleman's handshake.
The rifleman's handshake. Exactly. He's always doing
Yeah, he shoots. He like holds his gun really high.
Yeah.
Basically blind firing most of the time.
Mm-hmm. We could call Fran right now.
Oh,
like he's ready.
You can. I don't think I can call him that.
Yeah.
What do you do? You just put
I just told him. Well, he was like, "How do I can't look at the screen." I was like, "Well, just put your phone down."
Got it.
That's what he was saying. Yeah. let me add him.
Dude, I love Sarah Gill.
Don't corrupt Alex.
Dude,
His hands say dude. Disney thug.
Leave me alone.
And Jordan, no, I don't know, and that's a good question that I'm trying to figure out. We reached out to him. He didn't take our calls, I guess, as they say. But I would be...
I think stressing me out. I'm having another.
There he is.
Oh, prune and whiskey.
Right on.
There we go. Look
What
at
up,
you.
boys? Friend, you know what I'm talking about?
I wish. I'm a tequila guy or Modelo. You guys know that. Or Kyle knows that.
Yeah.
Tequila, Modelo, and hot sauce.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going for prunes and whiskey.
Yeah.
Fran, what's
what are
up?
you guys up to? Just drinking?
Well,
Here, this one's to you, Fran.
One of us
Victory,
is.
Hey, to Victory Paintball Park.
I hear you, brother.
fill it up all the way, man.
Thank you. Huh?
Fill it up all the
Yeah,
way.
here, I'll cheers you. Let me get my drink. Since I'm at work.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Cheers.
Good lunch.
what lunch? It's a Red Bull. Fran.
A lot of good days out there, man. I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, we're sad.
No, it was always it's a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
Thanks, dude.
I was sad
gonna be
leaving the
moving
field.
around.
Playing in the woods.
Sad leaving the field on
I'm
Sunday.
going to be moving around quite a bit because I'm at work and I got machines to take care of.
Okay.
Machines, huh?
You have headphones?
Headphones.
No.
All right, boys. Back
No.
to the woods. Back to the woods.
Yeah. What's our game plan, Fran?
What's that?
What's our game plan, Fran?
How much money you got?
Me? I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen our Spick and Span show studio?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad there.
We're talking to you on an iPad with an old busted camera pointing at the
We
iPad.
might be able to provide like some duct tape. Oh, and Ryan just got one of these things.
Yeah, check this out, Fran.
So
I own one of
he
these.
could help put in some new poles.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that for? What are you guys using that for?
Putting in, just banging things in, you know? Looking.
Okay. You need help?
Putting in, banging things in.
Looks like you need help.
Just banging things in.
Hey, we can just sell all those headbands behind Alex there. I'm sure we'll get some money. We'll raise some money with that stuff.
They're actually aren't mostly HORMESIS headbands. They're mostly like other ones people made.
Oh, all right. Maybe not then.
Yeah. Maybe not.
How much money do we need for a new field?
I mean, the problem right now, obviously, is land. And as we all know, Southern California sucks for land as far as just too expensive. We found a spot out in Temecula, 10 acres, but then they also wanted us to put in
Water
a
park?
signal light. And the signal light by itself is about $1 million.
What?
Get out of here.
What the hell is a signal light?
Well, just
One of those things that you...
stoplight.
Stoplights.
Oh, traffic signal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
traffic signal.
That's what boomers
Just have
call
Ryan
it.
stand out there with the lights and he'll hold them up and down.
Yeah, what do you get a crosswalk
that's what I
agent?
said. I said we put my sister out there, Lily.
with a stop sign.
Wait, $1 million actually?
Yeah, I think it's about $750,000 to put in one of those things. It's expensive.
Man, they're not using you. You could do that. You could do that for like in a weekend. For like
right.
two 30 packs of Modelo.
Dude,
Yeah, I hear you.
that's crazy expensive.
Interesting because they figured this traffic would be a little too tough.
Yeah. Well, it's out. Not that close to the 15. It's out there a little bit. Where paintball nowadays is just being pushed back inland as much as possible out here in California.
Yeah.
We know that.
Robert Loza, Fran, I don't know if you know Robert, but he said hit him up. His contractors do that.
Robert?
Yeah.
Well, hey, maybe that's another way, just getting the right contacts.
See, that's what we come on the show for.
That's right, Fran.
Brokering deals here.
Hey, and just so the rest of our viewers know, this is Fran. I don't know how to say your last name still, but Fran is the assistant coach and pit manager for the Ironman. Also runs Victory Paintball Park, which is just unexpectedly been given notice to shut down. That's San Diego's probably premier tournament park right now is being shut down. There's no way for you guys to continue the relationship on just that side with the current military contacts you have, and having you take it over completely.
Unfortunately, with all the base restrictions that have happened recently, I mean, you guys have been going there. You guys know that it's just tougher. It's gotten tougher.
Yeah.
You know, we were there when you just walked up with your driver's license, your insurance, and they would just let you on. Nowadays, you know, you need a personal escort to get you on base.
Right.
And it's
check.
just gotten, it's gotten too tough. Not necessarily for our side of the park, because, you know, we kind of been, I mean, I like to think of it more of a private kind of field, because not anybody can get on there. But Sean Walker, who has the other side and has a contract with the base, you know, he's been losing a lot of money due to the restrictions. So, you know, it's time to lock it down for now. Base is going to be open for it at some point in the future, they said. But for right now, with the restrictions, just too hard.
Yeah, that is a big bummer. So what are you going to do with all of the assets that are there right now?
They're flying off the shelf already. So, I got two guys that are interested in two sets of the bunkers already. I'm going to keep one, you know, for hope.
Okay.
So, you know, we'll keep one set of bunkers in case we do find a spot. I mean, that's how we started it there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thanks to Mike Hidman, you know, he gave us our first set, and, you know, it ended up being what it is now. So we appreciate that.
Hey, what if we started like a big GoFundMe, not use GoFundMe, but like raise a bunch of money for a new field in SoCal?
That would be so much money you'd need, unfortunately. Just the land.
We'll just leave it up. We'll just leave it up for like a year.
It might work.
It would have to be everybody who donates gets ownership equity in it.
Oh.
And then they all get to pay. They get to play for free also. Usually you don't.
Right.
Like,
Well, it would have to
like,
be over a certain
if I want
amount.
like a Chipotle down the
you can't-
road, I'm not gonna like pay to play at the Chipotle and then go there and be like, I'll take a burrito. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, there could be different tiers. Like if you donate over
100%, like a
10
Kickstarter.
grand, yeah,
There you go.
Kickstarter. Or if you donate, if you donate $5 just for the cause, it might give you like a half bag of paintballs.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, if Ronnie can make that happen, I'll give him free entry for, let's say, a month or two.
Yeah, right there. There it is. There it is. Just a month or two.
Yeah, just a month or two.
Just set it up in a national. Oh, that's a good one. Forky said just set it up in a national park and then just have a treasure map that you have to follow to get to it.
Yeah, I'm going to, I think this coming up week, I'm going to start hitting up some of the reservations. That unfortunately is our only hope.
Because you are Native American?
Of course not.
Brian Stewart said that he can also help as far as providing legal advice. He used to get Walmarts approved in California, so that's something that maybe he could help out with. Got a lot of people here supporting down here in SoCal, for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, we need it. You know, everywhere else is going to be too hot here come next month, I think. That was one great thing about the park where, you know, I feel like we had the perfect weather there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when it was rainy, it wasn't too rainy, and when it was super hot, it wasn't super hot there.
Yep.
Right.
Have you guys already started to make plans with the Ironman about like where?
I just found this out last Friday. You know, that's when Sean gave me the call, and so come Monday. I unfortunately didn't even tell Nikki till Monday because I wanted to wait till after that tournament.
You just posted on Instagram and then.
No.
Oh.
No.
That's how you told her?
Sorry, not last Friday. The Friday before. My bad. And you know, I called Chris and I let him know. You know, and you know, he's bummed, but yeah, we haven't settled up on anything as far as like what the Ironman will be doing for this first or this next event out in Philadelphia. We'll be going out to ASG with Wayne and those guys, and you guys actually. Actually, both of you guys. We got Diesel and Dynasty, right?
Mm-hmm.
The non-layout?
Yeah,
Oh,
non-layout.
so there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Diesel
That's what I heard.
Dynasty. Oh, okay.
I didn't even know that you guys or them were going. That it was us.
Oh, really?
I didn't know they were going.
Who? Alex? Dynasty?
You guys got to get in the
Oh,
loop.
you were pointing
We
at
got
Fran.
what?
Get in the loop. You guys. It sounds like nobody's telling you guys stuff.
Yeah, no,
We're just making. We just come on here and make jokes once a
I feel
week.
like you guys, Iron Man, are sort of like just, starting to kind of figure it out right now, right? Like, you got your feet under you, had two, like, decent showings in the first two events, and you're, like, right on the cusp of, like, I feel like kind of forming a really reliable group of guys and becoming, a competitor, a more competitive team again.
No, 100%. No, yeah. I mean, one positive thing, I guess. I mean, we can pretty much travel everywhere with Ironman, just because, I mean, our guys are scattered from all over the place. Locally, in San Diego, we only have, Al Fernandez. In LA or Orange County, we got Clay and Chris, but everybody else is, Seattle, Oregon, Boston, Alabama, Wisconsin. So, I mean, who knows? We might be doing some traveling this year till we figure out what we're going to do there.
Hey, what happened with Trent?
I don't talk about those things. It's not my. It is my business, but it's not my business. I'm Shane. It's Shane's team, and we support anything he does there. He just, as far as I know, he just wasn't a good fit for right now.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I wish him the best of luck. I think he's going to be an awesome player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he's got it. He just needs to, clean up some stuff here or there, and he'll be good.
Is that the only change?
Are you guys going to pick anybody? Is you going to pick anybody up? How many do you have in your roster?
13.
You guys bring 13 to the events?
This last event we brought 12. The last event we lost. Gomez had to stay back, and then before that, Patty had to stay back. So,
that's right.
Yeah. So this event, we're down to 11. So we'll see.
Okay.
Why you looking for a team or what?
Yeah. I'm looking for a team that pays heavily in guns.
He's finally gone.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Dude, Alex wouldn't let me leave. Drink to that.
Yeah, take another shot.
No, okay.
That wasn't hard.
Yeah.
I go halvesy this time.
You're already on halvesy shots.
Well, 2 halvesies is a holy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Does OSHA know you're drinking at work there? Oh, okay.
I've been to Jungle a few of these weekends, and they have not a ton of teams out there.
Yeah, they're gonna get an influx now.
Yeah.
Where's this?
Jungle.
Yeah. We got Jungle close by, ASG, and Todd's doing his thing up at SC. We'll see who picks up the slack there.
We should make. We were talking about this the other day too. Like, if Giant out in I don't know wherever that is, Arizona, Giant Paintball Park, Super East,
Lakeside.
Lakeside. Yeah, Giants in Lakeside, and then you got also Alpine, which Sean, he runs out there too. I think he's going to put up an airball field out there because he asked. Cheers. He asked, but I don't know. Alpine's quite out there for me, especially the way I want to do things.
Yeah, I mean the problem with going down there, like Victory was in such a perfect spot because it's directly in the middle, right? Everybody in San Diego could get there in 45 minutes. Everybody in
LA takes an hour. 10.
LA, yeah. If you're in Long Beach, takes like an hour and a half, but everything south of there, Anaheim and all that stuff, 45 minutes, which is on the other side of the mountains is ASG, which is about an hour and 10, hour and 15 from here in San Diego. So anything south of us is even further, and then you have to get around Orange County. You got to go over that. It's pretty far. So
it was in I like to consider it the best spot there. This right off the 76. Yeah, you get all that Orange County, Riverside, and San Diego County people, meeting in the middle.
Yeah, big pits on all the fields.
Yeah, big bummer, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Memories out there.
Well, you should have a fire sale on all the extra goods that you got out there.
Yeah, I look at it. I'm like, I have so much crap, but I mean, it's all stuff that that we needed for the fields.
Mm-hmm.
The blowers, the sweepers, the power washers, and yeah. And now I think I'll hold on to them for a bit. Hopefully something comes up and we'll get to use all that stuff again. But yeah, at some point I'd have to let it go if it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, bummer, man.
Guys, I gotta bail.
All right.
Fran,
Yep.
thank you, man. I tip my hat to all the years, and thank you for supporting us. And
He didn't. So he's not supporting us. We were paying full retail. I just want to point that out.
No, you don't. You get the homie
Shut
hookup.
up, Ryan. I never paid a cent. He never charged me 1 cent.
There goes the homie
I
hookup.
know. Isn't that crazy? We just finally got the homie hookup for the first time, and you're closing down.
Yeah.
God, I finally cracked
Either
your
way,
code.
Thank you, Fran.
Yeah.
No matter what Ryan says, and to everyone watching, I'm sorry we wasted 52 minutes of your time.
See, Alex.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Fran, finally broke through with you, and then you closed down.
Yeah, we had to shut it down. It was kind of like the Ironman when we won that LA event. COVID happened. End of the universe. Something happened, man.
I know, man. It's all falling apart.
So how many weekends are left? The field being open.
So we got this weekend, which I'm expecting quite a few people out there since we got that WCPPL going on the following weekend, and then the following weekend. So technically 3 weekends left. Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
The weekend after WCPPL, a lot of the locals or the regular guys are going to come out. We're going to have a big old barbecue, good time. And then the following weekend, we'll only be open that Saturday for the final day.
That's the weekend we have practice. We should have practice down there.
No, it's okay. I don't want to clean up your mess.
You won't have to.
Teams.
You know, like when your lease is up at the house, like you kind of like just tidy up.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I definitely would have done that, but our lease is up basically, let's say the 3rd, which is that Saturday.
And you're trying to get your security deposit back.
Exactly.
Wow, man. We can't even sneak on for one extra day, huh?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why they structured it that way. Sean,
Yeah, like
you would've figured
let
it
us
would've
milk
been
one
that
more.
Sunday.
Yeah, let us milk the Sunday out.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
listen.
gonna miss that last weekend too because of
I know.
Archie's wedding.
No. Well, the last day would be Saturday the 3rd when we have practice up there.
Yeah, but the
We
last
should
weekend
have practice. We should have our flat. We need to send it off, Fran.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, we could.
Just think about
talk
it.
to Wayne. Maybe we could do it there Saturday.
Talk to Wayne.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? It's us three. We'll have a menage a trois over
and we'll
there.
be like, aftermath, you got to come down here.
Yeah. You want to play? You're coming down here.
Yeah.
It's the last day.
We
Pay
can
homage.
we can strong arm them.
I'm fine with that.
Dude. Look at this. Hey, everybody who's watching can have an invite. You guys can all come out. This will be a 3-way practice. It'll be the last day at Victory Paintball Park. Fran's going to be selling blowers, screwdrivers, torches, extra pods. He's got like 50 pairs of goggles, a ton of packs, a bunch of stuff. Dude, we got to get rid of it all.
Wow, you've been going through my inventory.
Yeah, hey, I need a Phillips head screwdriver. Sloan loves screwdrivers, and I'm down to my last one in my toolkit.
Yeah, she's probably going to shank you with it at some point.
She's storing them up. She likes to be a police officer, so maybe next is up and she'll be in jail.
Right on.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I know from the Ironman side we'd be fine if Dynasty's fine with that. Talk to the diesel guys that want.
We'll play on Sunday up at ASG.
Yeah.
I like it. It's official. We're making it official, guys. I'm gonna write it down in my show notes.
It could be a big day, like whole event.
Yeah. At Victory. I'm a big fan of it because it's half the distance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't like the breeze that comes there too.
And there's a beautiful breeze. You got the creek. You might see a rattlesnake. There's all sorts of stuff going on out there that I'm a big fan of. You got that big hill that we can Arturo can prop up there and watch everybody practice. Steal all your guys' secrets.
So I got a bench down there for Arturo.
He's spying on us. All right. Well, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna put it in the notes.
I remember now what you're talking about. He did spy on us. He was up on top of the.
Stop it! Stop it!
pits.
Just
On the hill.
These guys.
No, he was in the pits. He was on the roof of the pits spying on Ironman. you guys were on the other field.
What's the roof
and then
of
I
the
looked
pits?
into it, and it was Ryan that sent him over.
Oh my god.
I looked into it.
I looked into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was injured. All right.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do on the weekends?
Mm-hmm.
Well, believe it or not, one thing that base is going to allow us to do is take our time getting out there 5 to 6 months to move out. So I don't know. Go out there and still clean the field. And,
I was just about to say that. Fran can't get enough of cleaning that turf.
Yeah. I mean, that's how
it's like started. It's like when veterans with PSD or people with PSD, they have to like kind of go through the motions. Fran's gonna apply for that, even though you're not actually in the military, and say, "Hey, look, can I just come over here and I'll just rake? I just want to rake the grass on a daily basis. This is soothing for me."
No, that was how it started. Victory. I was helping the Ironman, and I was just doing the Ironman field because we had that deal with Sean Walker, and I got laid off from work and got severance pay for a year and a half. So for that year and a half, I just went out there and I cleaned the other fields until one day I had the bright idea of, hey, let's just take over this park, and that's how it all came about. So maybe it'll work again. I'll go out there and just trim down them bushes and keep it nice and neat. And when those guys are ready to open it up again, hopefully I'll be in line somewhere.
There you go.
All right. Oh, so they're gonna keep all the turf and everything. Are they just gonna keep it there for the time being?
Sean, all that stuff belongs to Sean. I believe he'll probably have to get rid of the turf just to clear it all out, which is fine because we need, if it ever comes back, we need new turf.
Sure.
He's obvious, take the netting. That stuff's hard to come by these days. He's going to pretty much gut it all out, as he should. It's all his property.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we should try to buy out that park right outside the base.
Oh, Luisenio Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, they hate us there.
I know, so we'll just buy them out, and then we'll take down the playground and the baseball field and tennis court.
Yeah. I drive by there. I drove by there on Saturday, and I felt bad because there's no parking, and I know that half the cars there are paintball guys that are inside, our side.
Yeah, and so for a lot of you guys who are listening, to get on a base, so for us to practice at Victory, when did they start implementing this new rule about having to have an escort? That's pretty recent,
that's been like
right?
a year.
COVID. I
yeah.
mean, it started like right around COVID.
All right. So during COVID, the military base enacted a new rule that you basically couldn't be a civilian coming on base for any reason. Now the base has a nice golf course. They've got like a mountain biking course. They've got a lot of activities, shooting ranges, a paintball field. They've got a lot of it. And all of it's open to the public. But during COVID, they shut it down so we couldn't come in there and sneeze on everybody on base. And you needed to have an escort to get on. So basically for the last 3 years, we would all meet in this park right outside, and the park's not very large, in order to get on base. And then so the retail, like the full walk-on side, is that the same thing? They would have to get bussed in from the park?
Exactly.
Yeah, and so, I was just at Blast Camp this weekend. I mean, they had 100 cars just in their parking lot for, open play, walk-ons, and everything that they had. Maybe even more than 100 cars. So imagine like it was in Pendleton's, Victory and the Paintball Park it's a huge field, right? You have 4 turf fields. Oftentimes are all filled up at the same time. So if you guys kind of think about that and quantify it, like that's how many people were coming to the field, and then to the logistics of having a Marine can only bring in 2 cars a day or 3 cars a day or something like that. So you had to get so many different people to bring. So it was a big schlep.
It was a lot of support. It was a lot of support by all our Marine guys there, Marine teams, guys that had access to be escorts or the opportunity to be an escort.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's one awesome thing that there was there at the park where people wanted to help.
Yeah, I mean, Brian Booth made an interesting. I mean, I probably won't, but that would be an interesting change to the story. Like, so now that this is a whole other thing. It's like now that the World Health Organization says that COVID's no longer an issue. So imagine this. Imagine you guys shut the field down, and then they start letting people in just willy-nilly again. Can you believe that? What if they did that?
Yeah, that would definitely suck. Like I said, I want to create a better relationship with MCCS, which are the guys that are in charge of any vendors from civilian vendors on base, and hopefully get something going. When that opportunity arises, hopefully we can take over.
So,
are you guys coming out this weekend or not?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bastards?
I'm going up to the other field.
What other field?
ASG.
I should be there. I might be there 2 days, or split 1 day jungle, 1 day Pendleton.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thanks. You did a great job, and I'm glad that we got to stare at your face the whole time, and instead of just the audio.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking a break at work.
No, machines have stopped. Luckily, my boss is not a paintball fan and doesn't know that I'm just sitting here right now. But it's all right. I'll make up for it.
What do the machines do?
Yeah. What do you do?
Not a lot
thin films, coatings. Anybody that knows anything about that.
Short films.
Let's go with like anodizing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we do a lot of putters for Scotty Camerons, Bettinardi's. Just a lot of aerospace too.
Oh, dang.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks,
Fran.
Fran. I appreciate that.
I love you.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on, and I'm sure I'll see you guys here soon.
Yeah. Can't wait for our three-way practice.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Confirm that. Let's make sure that's ironed out.
Dude, it's ironed out. Iron Manned out. Let's go. We're Iron Manning it out right now.
I'll get a hold of Nick.
But you've got three people here that are already. We're all three of us are. You got the Iron Man. I've got the. He's got the Diesel Man. I've got the Dynasty Man.
Dynasty.
Dude,
I'll talk to Marcelo.
Yeah, it's gonna be all good,
on
dude.
Diesel, Mark. We'll talk to Mark.
Where do they fly into? Are they gonna fly into San Diego?
I think a lot of them are flying into
Ontario, probably,
or John Wayne.
Yeah, and then they just come straight down.
Yeah, it's the same
fly
thing.
out of there.
Yeah,
It's the same thing because they're gonna leave on Sunday night anyway. Dude, we're good.
Yeah.
All right.
It's official, guys. We'll see you all at Victory Paintball Park on the last day that they're gonna be open. Everybody bring 1 pot of paint to dump onto the field.
No.
Dump it out for the homies. We gotta
put it in the damn
and
trash.
any of your trash.
Yeah,
from
bring
home,
trash.
Fran, all the trash.
Yeah, because Fran, you're gonna need something to do the following several weeks while you're still like combing all the fields. So if we leave it clean,
Actually, one last thing. Kyle actually did a great job this weekend. I told him at the end of the day, make sure your guys clean up their mess because they're the Mexicans and they're dirty. They like to always leave a mess.
I was on them.
No, but they broke down all the boxes, cleaned up all their mess. We just had to walk by and pick everything up. Love those guys. They're out there every other weekend.
Yeah.
Blast.
I run a tight ship.
Yeah. Good job, Kyle.
Thank you, Fran.
Good.
Straighten Ryan out now. Give you that test.
I'll work on it. All right,
guys.
We'll see you this weekend.
Later. Thanks, Fran.
Bye.
See you in a couple weeks. All right. So, real sad day when we heard that news about Victory Paintball Park for several reasons. You know what I mean? Like that's that place. I played my first major tournament there. Well, it wasn't at that one, but it was at the old Pendleton Park.
Yeah. Dang.
1998.
Whoa.
It was 97 actually. 97.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's been there that long.
Yeah. We played a 10-man event. We only 8 of us came. This is the famous story, the notorious story about Oliver and the autococker. He just wanted to use the autococker because it was a cooler gun than the spider that he had. His spiders, they were like cheap.
Yeah.
And it didn't work though, and so we kept telling him we couldn't use it, and we'd lock it away, and then he'd somehow break into the car, and so we had to we locked it in the trunk, or we locked it somewhere and hid it so we couldn't use it because he kept coming out, and he'd be like the last one to the field. He'd be like, oh, and he'd have Rich out his autococker, and the thing didn't work. And they played all the games with 8 guys, and Oliver had a crappy broken old gun.
Dang.
He just would not take it. That was our first major tournament. Outside of that was the first time I played a tournament with Alex and Oliver. Yoshi and I on the same team. Eric Crandall was the one who got us together. Forgot who else was on the team on that one. But that was it. That was Pendleton. So bummer that it's all closed down. And we're looking this thing right
Some
now.
news, yeah.
Yeah. I texted Harris. I would not have called that Austin Notorious.
No, I thought it was gonna be like ML Kings for sure.
Yeah, I feel like ML Kings is a better fit.
But yeah, Harrison Hussein to Austin Notorious, it looks like.
And look, I'll tell you what, that we played Notorious and they weren't horrible, man. They played really well. Dude, Archie Barnes was a menace in the Snake. It just he was doing work. I feel like his team wasn't really as fast as he was. I mean, I saw him a lot of times get to the other team's side of the Snake almost immediately. And then it just kind of didn't really close down. So that would be an interesting little play call pickup right there.
Yeah.
From those guys. So we've got the NXL Event 3 Netherlands Invitational that you just played on. I'm going to switch gears here a little bit. Also, and then we'll get the final call and maybe get a little quote from him here. If yep, that's it. Yes.
Yeah. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
From allegedly to confirmed.
From allegedly to confirmed. We need like an allegedly graphic. So that we should have like an alleged. If there's like a breaking news on the show,
like an explosion.
Yeah, or like a spinning little thing icon.
Yeah. It would then be like.
Yeah, Rome, if you're watching this, thank you in advance.
Yeah.
We need to get one of those. Plus, we should have it primed for the off season, so we'll launch Christmas ornaments.
Yeah.
And then as soon as World Cup happens, we need to have that allegedly. Allegedly breaking juicy news. Squirt.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. We're brainstorming, guys. We're brainstorming. So spinning quotation marks. Yeah, the whole deal.
Yeah.
So Harris Hussein over to Austin Notorious. Hopefully that works out well for him. I think it'll be a little bit more fun of an atmosphere.
Yeah, probably get a little bit more play time as well.
Yeah, probably. That would make sense.
I was confused in our match at the tournament when we were up 3-0 and the Russian they spun. No offense to their second line, but like they're not as strong line.
Yeah, they put the second line.
Yeah, and then we went up 4-0,
and then
then they came back. And then they put up like 2 or 3 points.
They
like,
could have
really
taken a.
Yeah, they didn't use their timeout.
Yeah,
they didn't use their timeout either. So I was a little curious on that. But
let's take a moment, a little tiptoe JT air horn. For the man right there. Thank you very much for the donation. Appreciate the support. Okay, so real quick before we jump over to, speaking of air horns and explosive excitement here, before we jump over here to the NXL Netherlands Invitational, hopefully someone from Europe is still awake and watching this. Otherwise, you're going to be watching this on replay when we post you guys. But big shout out to the sponsors, HK Army, for donating a lot of these giveaways that we got. We're going to be drawing for. I'll do a poll real quick to see if we're going to be giving away the laser barrel or the reg that we've got here. They're matching, and hopefully the same mega member wins both of them. Also, for the rest of you members, we've got a ton of giveaways that we're going to be giving away as well. And then from the boys over at Nectar. Right here, we've got these nootropic pouches. You guys have probably been seeing them quite a bit floating around on Paintball right now.
get one of those.
There you go. It is a caffeine and nootropic. It's got cytocholine in it. There's no nicotine. You just throw it in here. It's basically acts as a energy drink. So you don't have to have like a Monster energy drink. There's no sugar. There's no real bad stuff in it, and it's biodegradable. And it kind of dissolves, but you just put it under here, and you just kind of drink the juice, and you get a nice little zipper.
They've been getting clever with their little reels too.
Their marketing's getting a lot better too. A lot better on the marketing. So if Nectar Boys, if you guys are watching this, thank you guys for the support. Couple of guys, twin brothers, who came up with the idea here. Basically, were pounding energy drinks and knew that it was killing them. So
I like the guy talking, and he's like, "Yeah, I used to drink these," and then he like throws it in his hallway of his room. He's like walking to his house.
Yeah. So big shout out to you guys. If you would like to try it out, we've got a discount code for you, of course. Let me pull it up here. and I'm gonna put it into the comment section here, guys. And if you guys would like to grab, guys or gals, grab yourself a Nectar Energy pouch packet. Buy 2 get 1 free. So add 3 items to your cart from Nectar Energy, and you'll get one of them for free, discounted. So yeah, Doug 8505 Wednesday watch party in the house on a Tuesday.
Yep.
So go ahead and support them. Check them out. Grab a mint. Grab a mango. This is a mango right here. And usually they say don't eat them after 4 o'clock because it's kind of like drinking energy at 4, and you might be up till 10 or 11. So I'm playing with fire right now. It's 5 o'clock.
It'll be fine.
I'll tell you what though. I meant to say this on the last episode, but that break time between the semis and the finals for pro, your semifinal match is over at I think 1 o'clock, noon or 1 or something like that, and the finals don't start till 5:30 or 4:30 or something like that, 5 o'clock. So you're sitting around, and we had the wild card round, so we were up at 6, get to the field at 7, play at 8, and we played 3 matches already. And it started getting really hot. I mean, I was gassed, and I'm not trying to drink a coffee right then.
Yeah.
An energy drink wouldn't be a bad move, but you kind of want to have that sustained energy over those. You want to relax, but dude, I was gassed, and I just had one of these things. I think I had 2 or 3 that day. One in the morning, kind of one later on, and it's pretty cool. The stuff works really well.
Yeah.
And you're not jittery, and it's got the cytocholine and cognizine in it, so little vasodilator. So
it's good too if you're someone that feels like you need coffee like right as you wake up too. This is like a little bit less. I think there's a little bit less caffeine too than a regular cup of coffee, so this could kind of hold you over for an hour or two. Until you need that coffee and make it last a little bit longer throughout your day. I'm going to answer this question. What up, Lauren? Lauren Week said, what has been the hardest thing for you with the team change? I'd say, with our results too, the biggest thing is kind of finding like Diesel already had kind of an identity, and then bringing in myself, A-Rod, Mouse, and J-Rab. I think it's just like finding that perfect blend of how to play together as a team, because obviously Diesel was having a few years where not making like podium or struggling to make Sundays even, and we came from teams that hadn't been like that as much, so I think it's the biggest thing was like kind of finding like how we can all mesh together. It would be the hardest, like the biggest challenge right now, without like changing the way that Diesel plays too much, and then also trying to implement some of the experience with winning that we know, and finding like where's that right balance to make the team flow successfully. So that's definitely been the biggest challenge right now. But
yeah, I mean, team chemistry has always been a thing. I'll tell you what, and we mentioned it last week, and we said it to you too. But dude, Mark Johnson played awesome.
Yeah,
he played fantastic. And I know that you guys had the storm kind of blew out your guys' thing, so there were a bunch of other distractions going on. But definitely getting everybody on the same page and ironing out all those kinks.
Yeah.
Is
I mean, Brady said too, how's the dynamic with the old team and the new guys? So like, besides what I was just saying, that's more like strategy and playing. Like, we're all getting along great. Like and Ryan knows, like we're both pretty friendly guys even when we're teaching teams. Like, it's not hard for us to find guys that we get along with. So as far as like off the field and getting along, like everything's been great. So it's figuring out how to make it fire on all cylinders on the field from a team standpoint of playing. So
hold on real quick, we might have a
Chris, I can kind of answer that question as we go over this layout a little bit too.
Well, here, let me throw this layout up real quick. I can get this thing going because I know that there are a handful of y'all, whoops, who are looking to possibly be playing this layout. You might be playing it next weekend, this weekend. So I'm gonna jump over here. Let's get on this layout. That's right, Jason Bonner. Display capture. Boom. There we go. So here we are on the NXL layout. Let me make this a little bit bigger here for you guys. All right. So we've got okay, cool.
Tough down here.
So this one's interesting. This is very similar to what was it? The Dallas Minor event, NXL Minor, where it's mirrored on. It's opposite mirrored. I forgot what it was an inverse mirror, or it's a radial flip or something like that is what it's kind of called. Where
Radial flip.
Yeah, radial flip.
Wow.
I think is what it's like. Isn't that what it's called? Something like that. Anyway, so you got the dueling snakes. You got a very similar kind of entry. You're playing like basically a snake side into a Dorito side on either way, right? Or a Dorito side into the snake side, which is cool, interesting. Now, what is difficult on this is Tom Cruise calls this one inverted, a reverse mirror. So what's interesting about what's difficult about this, in my opinion, one of the hardest things was naming it.
Yeah.
Right, because is the left side this or is the right side that? Let me close that. Whatever. Nah, just leave it so we don't break anything.
It's funny. I didn't even look at the field layout much. It was going in the team chat, and then there was a bunch of stuff, so it got hidden. And then when I first stepped onto the field, I was looking at it from like the start box, and I was like, all right, I think I got a good grasp on this field. And then I walked over. I'm like looking from the one side, and I walked over. I'm like, what? Wait, how does it? I was confused, and it was just because I was like looking at one side of the field when I first stepped on the field.
Mm-hmm. And then when you went to the other side, you got
I
lost?
was like, okay, I see what's going on here. Where do we want to start?
You tell me. You're the one who played it.
So, I guess first
I'll
off,
be
like
your drawing mentor here.
Yeah, I would. The way that I felt like the field played, for the most part, is that those sides with the sides with the. So if you're looking at it like closest to the bottom.
Tell me the bottom left or bottom right.
Right. So like bottom right.
Okay. So
okay. So yeah. So that's the side I felt like was your push side if you're starting over here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It was really hidden and you had a lot of these big spots that blocked everything out.
Mm-hmm.
So you could kind of pump a lot of guys into that area over there.
Right.
So typically you'd put 3 guys on that side.
Basically, it was hard to shoot this way.
Yes,
right?
It was hard to shoot that way. People would in like double back center and kind of just like blind shoot over there, like around that can area.
Right.
But your best shot from the back center was, left. Over, keep going. That zone right there. Okay. So to not let them come down their push side. So it was basically like 2 guys out that way a lot, and then 3 guys on the other side. I guess I could kind of break down kind of how I ran my guys through it after we break this down a little bit. But what I started to figure out is that if you put a guy at that right wedge, so you could even draw that, that another one of those lines there. If you send a guy there, whether he shot off the break or got there quickly, and then he picks up that same lane that the back center is shooting. And so I would basically have this came like after playing like half the day. But I realized if we could keep them out of that Dorito there off the break, and then this guy could get here and hold that, he could hold basically a huge part of the field with one gun. And then, which would allow this back right corner was awesome to play like over the top.
Yeah, like the snake one was in the last.
Yeah, but he could only do that if they weren't past that zone. If they weren't
over here shooting on the cross, because otherwise, if they get into there, they can shoot this guy.
Yes,
from the side,
and they could give him a lot of trouble. So then I would have my third body kind of swing up in front of that corner guy, and honestly, as the day transpired, realized that the snake didn't even really produce many kills.
Okay.
So and then I'd have a guy, the other guy, preferably in one of those, like that second Dorito or the corner, shooting across to help assess and make sure that the side that we have those two guys on, they weren't pushing down into them.
So it's similar. It was actually a lot like, in a sense, how that our last NXL event was, right? You put one guy out here on an island.
Yes.
You put this guy as a backup, and then you put 3 guys over on the other side.
Yeah.
Whether they're playing that way or not.
In that middle, the back center guy could essentially, he was like a rover. Like he could come to the left and help that side, or he could go back and even push with those other 3 guys and close the game.
And you leave this guy on the cross for long enough. Now, what happens if the bad guys get past you over here?
So then you have to go deal with it, and that's when I think the back center guy comes in.
Got it.
But I didn't realize it till the the last quarter of the day that it wasn't that advantageous to get into the snake. So I was like, let them get into the snake, and then basically they're gunned down now because like I can't really do anything. We'll shoot them out of there, but if we play with a bunch of bodies against, we just overpower one guy, and especially like there's a weird thought process that I had on this field, but everything was kind of locked up, and you couldn't get, even if you got into one of those snake structures, you couldn't get past into their Dorito. It was too difficult. So, I basically set up like, let's just beat these guys with creative gunfights. With the 3 guys over on this side, typically you're only playing 1 or 2 guys over here. Let's just work on ways to overpower them. So if like, say, the side that we have the 3 on, if there's a guy matched up with him in the other Dorito, he lets him put him in, and then the corner guy is actually finding creative ways to shoot that guy. Without having to go like risk the body and go get into the snake. Yeah.
And one thing we just brought up, sorry to jump in there, is we just got a good bit of a tidbit. Like a lot of people are just kind of automatically going to, oh, this is a defensive slow field, right? But there is a 4-pod limit over in Europe.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sure you guys weren't playing the 4-pod limit, but that definitely has a big effect on how you're going to play the field. Now, granted, we're putting together on this layout a 2-man op over on this side right here, which is kind of getting past the 1 gun that we have over on this side. We looked at a bounce shot. I don't know if this is the case, but it does look like, if you have time to check it out, if you want to defend yourself against this guy on the cross, it does look like there's a possibility that you might be able to shoot it off. Let me change the color of these two so we're not getting too confused here, but it does look like there's a way, maybe, and this is how we look at bounce shots when we're first looking at them, if someone can shoot the inside of this right here, if anybody's doing here, that paint would come across.
Oh, yeah.
Right into you.
Sure.
Like this, right? So we're looking at it from this corner, shooting at our guy, coming off of that, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that this temple can see it because of the pin. I was kind of trying to look at it this way too, right? But if there's a way to squeeze it in on that guy right there somehow by standing up, it might bounce into this position, which will allow you to make some moves.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it because you were saying there's definitely a way to kind of stand up and play this, but this looks like it could work.
And two other things here too. I was letting my guys know, and for any of you that are playing this, if you're a front guy on this field, if you're gonna go into that snake structure, I would go in there with intent on like who you're trying to take off the field, because going in there and then this like trying to find bodies was not really working, because you would just get put down, and then guys can make moves on you, and it was a really tough place to play out of and just like probe around for bodies. So like if there was a guy in the middle that you knew you could go take out, it was a good move to go jump into like the 50 snake, take that guy out, and then someone would try to come bunker you, and now you have 2 bodies for you.
Yeah. Hey, and so listen to that, you guys. And this is huge, especially for anybody who was out with me at Blast Camp this last weekend. This is one of those drills, especially on those island type drills, right? You play the carrot on the stick game, right? Where one of your guys is that carrot. But and what he's saying is, so let's put it for instance, there's somebody in, where would they be in this one of these 50s up here?
Yeah, just one of those.
Yeah, just say he's kind of in here. You do your best to get into either one of these sides, right? So you get a guy into, and I'm not going to, obviously not both of them. You get into one of these 250s right here, and you take your shots on the inside from here, right? To eliminate. Now I know we're playing X's versus O's here, but whatever. You try to eliminate him, and what it does is it forces this move to happen, to come pick your guy out. Because again, this snake isn't fantastic, and you can tell just because there's not a lot of space in the snake. There's only 2 knuckles, and they're both those lay down cakes, and those lay down cakes are always really difficult to fight out of. Those are like the worst snake knuckles that you can get. Yeah. So what you're doing is you're getting as close to the bad guys as possible, and then obviously depending on where your extra body is, but you want to do it in a way that you have somebody watching over you, right? So you force the bad guys to, you force the bad guys to try to come and get you. And here I'm gonna make a different shape here. Oh, that didn't work. So we'll do squares versus circles here. So say that there's a bad guy up in one of these 50s, and the circle team, the good guys, you jump into one of these 50s to try to backdoor or shoot this guy out of there. And then what it does is you're going to be that carrot on the stick, and what it's going to do is it's going to force another guy on the other team to try to come get you because you're in such an exposed spot and possibly get another kill out of it. Sure. Right?
Yeah.
And this is what it is. And this works anyway. Anytime that you have a 2-on-1 on a tape, the famous island type of drill where you're 2 against their 1, you get your guy as close to them as possible and dangle him out there on that stick.
Yeah.
And a lot of times this guy by himself is going to get super antsy no matter where he is, and he's going to try to come get you. So as long as you don't overexpose yourself, try to come get you. And if this is a trade out right here, that's great. Yeah. Because now I've got the extra body wherever he is over here. And he can start making the move down the field.
Yeah.
Right? And then you turn the field on the bad guys and then shoot them in the back.
Yeah. And I would say, a big thing that we're kind of seeing happen a lot of these field layouts is like, if we think about how that was basically broken down to where there was those 3 guys on this side and your other 2 guys over here, and it's going to be the same a lot of times for the other team having their 3 guys on that power side with the 2 guys over here. As that becomes like sort of a standstill till either like someone tries to make a move, whether they get shot or make it. A big thing that I feel like we're seeing on a lot of these fields is like, so the middle guy that's at those like center wing structures waiting on that cross field shot, it's like if both teams are doing that, when the one team decides, hey, let me switch and play with my other 2 guys and go win the game down here on this side of the field before the other team can, you kind of have an advantage because you can turn it on that 3-on-2 really quick, while the other team's still waiting on like more of a balanced. And that was like, someone asked like, that's a big thing that I've been trying to teach on, like, and I think a good example was on this field when you had the tall tower that was on the snake side for the last NXL, how he was shooting Dorito side, but at like some point, if your Dorito guys are good, like go with your 2 snake guys or go up the middle and win the game. And I think that you're seeing that on a lot of these field layouts now, is like those guys that can identify like, hey, do my guys on like the passive side in a sense, do they have it like under control? All right, I'm gonna leave this. You guys are going to be more open to getting pushed on that side, but let's go win the game quick enough over here. But if you don't do that with intent and speed, you've left a big hole open if you don't stay on those cross shots. So I think that's like a big part of the game that we're seeing now, is like, when can that main guy that's shooting that really important cross shot leave and be like, hey, all right, let's go win this. Because you're leaving a big hole open when you get off of that cross.
Right, of course.
And so that was like a big thing. And just going back to that question, like what I work on with my guys, I always kind of start with like survivability. So, and it actually worked really great on this field. It was like, let the other guys come, just like don't take too many gunfights, let them get in all the 50s, and let's see if we can dig them out. And we were winning a lot like that. I was like, well, let's try to like spice it up a little bit and do some other things.
Yeah, and that's actually a really good point, right? You kind of want bad guys into these spots because you're not in, they're like, you can see these lanes right here really well, right? You can usually see there's a lot of positions that can see. Let me just put these kind of spots in here, right? You want to see the entries into the snake, right? And there's a good amount of spots that can monitor that. I don't know if this guy can see it, but you can definitely see it from here. Looks like you can probably see him dive in from the back center, right?
Yeah.
And that's the key. And then this is a small brick. He can definitely go underneath it, but you're going to see him here. Probably see him heads up in any of these spots. So as long as you identify that the guy makes it into the snake, you're okay, because you shouldn't be surprised by the snake guy, first of all. But he's in a bad spot. A lot of those guys are going to lose that gunfight unless they get into the snake unnoticed. They're going to probably lose those gunfights.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't know. Can you change pods still?
I don't know about that.
Like
maybe
before it starts.
I know.
Once you get on the field, I would, if you were gonna play it like how I said, I would give your guy in the wedge that's in those middle section, that's shooting across, like more of your paint, and especially the guy that's the one solo guy looking across.
Yeah.
Give those two guys extra pods, and then the other guys like go look to win the game.
Yeah. Because I mean, 2 pods isn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 pods is fine, like as a front guy.
Yeah. Well, no, you have 3.
I know, but if you have 2 front guys, both of them give out 2 pods.
Yeah.
You got 2 guys then you got 3 guys with a couple, like 5 and 1 guy with 6. You know?
I felt like this secondary guy on the third side going to that was in the corner was the one who could get a lot of kills because he could see the whole.
Oh, you need to give this guy lots of paint. The guys that are playing and this one too, right?
Yeah, that guy.
I know
that guy needs a lot of
you
paint.
can't see a lot here, but you can see. This is like blind shot city.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Corner. This guy's dead. Dropping it in all on the crossbody right here. It's funny. I was watching a couple games on the from Go Sports, and the same thing. You know, like that Dorito one. This guy right here, he kind of stands up, and because of all this stuff that's here, they're looking inside, standing up a lot, and anytime that you shoot across, you can hit that guy.
Oh yeah.
You know, like there's just a lot of these shots that you don't think are there, but when you're watching the game and you're kind of like, it zooms back, you'll see a guy standing up on the inside, completely exposed. You just gotta like know where those shots are. And as I wrote down in my notes to do a new BKI drill about like, and I do it with Mikey a lot. We do this drill, and it's on the BKI site, and it's kind of like knowing your shots, right? So when you're in Snake 1, you go, all right, ready, California, California money, Snake 1, Dorito 3,
sure,
you know, back left, Snake 1, and so you're kind of like going out here, then you come up, you shoot this one, shoot the God over the top, shoot this
muscle
one,
memory,
and you get muscle memory of exactly where those spots are, and you can do it on these ones. But another one it's good for, I mean, same thing. Like say I'm playing this can. Well, the can kind of see anything, but say I'm playing this corner, right? Be like, okay, shoot the God, okay, over the top at Dorito 2, over the top at Dorito 3, shoot the command center, over the top at the California, shoot over the top at the Utah, shoot the back center again, shoot your mirror down the tape, shoot your mirror down over the top, like all these little things that you need to know from those positions is zone drills, exactly. But the other one I was thinking of is bounce shot zone drills, right? You know, like on the last field there were all those bounce shots into the various pieces of the snake because of these pins. Same thing, you know, it's like you're in this spot, okay, shoot the Beast, shoot the Texas, shoot the 100, shoot the 300, shoot the 200, shoot the 400, shoot the Snake 1. And so each guy is just going through, like he's playing, okay, shoot the back left, now shoot the 50 Snake, boom, bounce shot. Right? So you just kind of like muscle memory on those zone drills, and I think that's really good.
I will say this is the second time they've done this opposite. What was the word you
Radial
used?
flip.
Radial flip field. Second time they've done this, so I wonder if it's maybe alluding to we'll see this in major.
Nah, I don't think he has the balls. He doesn't have the balls to do that. It's a tough
I
one.
personally don't like these fields.
They just get a little too repetitious. But again, I say that, and we did, you know, everybody did pretty much the exact same game plan at the last event, with the exception of Chris's beautiful blind zone up to that D2 on the inside, which we did a lot that I didn't see really many other teams ever do. I would say that was kind of like my idea. It was a collaboration.
There was a cool play that I did on this field where I like went short on that push side and sent a guy straight up to that center wing, and then a guy into this back wing, and both of those guys, whoever got there first, which is usually would be that back guy. One of them, we'd coordinate it in the switch. One would come over top first and expose themselves to any of those interior guys.
Right.
And then when this guy would come back down, our guy, and then that second guy would do the same thing and come over top and look for that body that was like trying to shoot our other guy. And we would play.
Oh, right here, like that.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I see. So you're trying to bait these three guys.
Yes,
their
to
guns
shoot
to shoot
one of those guys.
Here.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the next guy would come looking for that, which worked well too. So that was like only super big variation I found with that. But if it doesn't work, then they know where you are. Up in the middle.
Yeah.
You got to set up to protect that guy.
Yeah. I like it. Hopefully they'll have this field up this weekend when I go up to coach the Narcos. Oh, speaking of which, so I coach the Narcos D3 team. So if there are any D4 teams out there for the WCPPL that need a coach for Saturday and Sunday, I will be up there. So let me know if you guys would need some coaching, and shoot me an email, ryan@ryangreenspan.com. Or shoot me a DM, and I will send you over the rates, and we can work something out. So I do have Saturday and Sunday available. Well, partial Saturday, right? So D3 is on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
But we can definitely work it into the schedule, and I'll be there on Sunday. And the beauty of it is I will be there on Thursday to walk the fields and test out all the game plans. So not only will I have an in-depth concept of how the field will work, because we'll have played 4 games on it, we've got we'll have those game plans really fine-tuned with everybody. So hit me up if you guys need any coaching. This is also for D5,
and we're like putting all our heads together, because usually Marcelo, Rainey, we all talking, and we're like, what'd you learn?
What do you
here?
guys got?
Harris? And then it's like, all right, we put it all together. Who can perform the best?
Yeah.
So it's good time.
So let me do this real quick. I'm gonna get rid of the here, and will you call our next guest?
Yeah.
Let me, let's open this thing. If anybody can guess who you guys think it is, we're gonna get a new guest on today. Actually, he's been on the show before. Nobody's guessed it. Also, a big shout out to Nick Jankowski for joining the show. And speaking of discount codes, we've got. I'm gonna post a new discount code, another discount code here for a product I got here in the background. We've got an Aculock barrel kit, all blackout. So this discount code right there is going to be a 10% off discount to everybody right now. It is good until I think the end of the day, possibly tomorrow. Let me double check that. You can give him a call right now.
I just want to say too, I forgot this last week.
1 day only. Sorry.
I have to give a big shout out to Frank Connell with Dilly Dilly Donuts getting that cold brew.
Dude, the cold
coffee.
brew.
I just kept going back to him. I was like, can I have another one? Can I have another one? He's like, yeah, you got to give me a shout out. And then he was on it last week. He's like, where was that? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. I really do like the...
Dude, that's so funny you say that. So Frank was calling me off the hook. He's like, dude, where are you? Where are you? I thought you were going to be... I've got something for you on Sunday. I'm like...
Yeah.
I was like gassed, you know. It was before... It was in the break, right? And I was I was watching one of the D4 teams play that I just coached in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And he comes over. He's like, dude, I've been looking all over you. I got you some nitro cold brew. And I was like... It's really strange. Is there anything in this? And he's like, no, I just bought this machine. I know you love it. So I wanted to find you.
Yeah, because he gave me one. And then he was like, does Ryan like coffee? And I'm like, yeah, he loves coffee.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Brew, so.
Yep. And then real quick, blackout kits for the Aculock barrel kit, 10% off for today only. Today. 1 day only. I don't know if that's kind of ambiguous, but it's 24 hours. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Okay. Real quick, we've got our new guest on. Just a last minute addition to the show here. Pretty exciting. No one actually guessed it either. And long time listener, big time fan. Here it is. Your Austin Notorious Texas. You just went to the bodega and bought a Texas t-shirt?
I actually got it from the Texas event, so.
Okay. Well, real quick, because I don't want to keep you too long. I know this is last minute. Harris Hussein in the house.
No big deal, dude.
And you're in a quiet environment, which is nice.
You like that? I actually came to the most bright possible spot. I'm gonna find a spot to sit right now.
Okay, real quick, let's get a fast little rundown on what's going on, man. How'd it go? How is it going?
Well, first off, you still look horrible.
Thank you.
It's going good, man. You know, it's you know, tough. It's end of the season or middle of the season. I gotta swap teams like you swap hair gel, so it's a little rough, but you know, getting there.
He's got the greasiest hair in the game right now, and you're telling me, and you're losing it too. You're getting a little thin. You're a little thinner than the last time I saw you. So that you've been stressed out. Those Russians. Yeah, what are you doing right now?
Bro, you know, someone's got to work. We can't all just freaking coach Marcelo Margot to freaking the promised land while he sits there and just screams, Dynasty! All right, go ahead. So, what's up, guys?
All right, so, yeah, live from Lowe's.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you left it. So you left the team because you were upset with Sergey trying to beat me up?
Actually, no. That one I give a pass to. I mean, bro, that was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, ooh, when you lit him up, I was like, oh, he's not gonna like that one. And then, you know, Sergey goes, I'm gonna break you. I was like, oh. I'm like, Spicka, run.
It was just a good grouping on the ramp. It was not intentional.
Bro, we were eating at Chipotle afterwards, and the noggins he had on his forehead, I was like, no wonder he was pissed.
Dude, those guys must love Chipotle.
Bro, it's 3 restaurants: Chipotle, Panera, and Longhorn.
Longhorn.
No. I'm sorry. Olive Garden and then Longhorn.
So here, come on. So what's the juice here? What happened? Why is it like? What happened?
Okay.
You weren't getting a lot of play time, and I mean, no knock on you. I mean, that's the reality of it, which sucks.
Yeah, I mean, bro. So before the season.
Testing out the sorry,
you know,
sorry. It was funny. I was just I had to plug one, but I just keep going.
You know, when most people like leave a team, it's like you try to say like good stuff. And you're like, nah, they're good guys, and honestly, they are all good guys. Like that was an issue. So all right, I'll give you the lowdown because honestly, I feel like people probably want to know what happened anyway. So screw it. I'm gonna be like Spicka. Let it run.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
But just spit it out.
Never gonna be able to play for Impact or Heat again, so it's not a big deal.
I never played for Heat.
But anyway.
Sorry, keep going.
Spit it out.
So before the season started, obviously I went to the tryouts for ML Kings and Russians, and they were like, "Hey, listen, we want to pick you up." I'm like, "Look, bro, I know you guys want to play the Russians, but he's like, no, listen. He's like, we're gonna work you into the core. You're gonna get spins. You'll play at least 50%." And I go, okay. I go to a winning team like the Russians. You know what I mean? Cool. Get to practice. You know what I mean? I'm playing really well. And I'm playing really well. We get to their first event, and they just have some inner team turmoil thing going on. And, and I don't get any spins, and we're getting every living breaks kicked out of us, and I'm still not getting spins, so I'm pissed. First event, I'm like, you know what? I'll give that a pass. Like, it's first event, you know what I'm saying? But I was playing really well, but, it is what it is. So then second event comes, and we're at practice. The coach comes in this time, and, I get put with the American line. And I'm like, bro, I was told that I'm going to come here to mix in with the Russians because, that's what you told me. I'm like, he goes, no, listen, you're going to get your chance. Just go and play with the second line, and if you play well, you'll end up on the first line. Cool. I don't say nothing. We go to practice. I'm playing really well, and I'm out there like John Wick, just pow pow, pew pew, pew pew. You know what I mean? I hit one kid with 360. I think I was like, what? So I shoot this. You know what I mean? So after I shoot Greenspan's Ugly Twins all weekend, right? We having a really good practice to go, and then bro, get to the tournament. First day comes, nothing. Like I got like a 30-second point they gave me, and I actually scored the point for us against Revel in 30 seconds, right? So, great, like awesome, right? Like, yeah, really good. Revel sucks. Who cares? So, after that, I'm sitting with Crow. I go, Crow, bro, what does a man got to do to get spins? He's like, nah, you're gonna play. I promise you. We have 3 matches tomorrow because we had like the tornado warning, all that. Bro, we go, we play. I played again. The bullshit points, like literally, like 7-second point, like a 20, maybe 10-second point. And I'm like, bro, why am I here? Like, and he kept saying, no, you're gonna get your chance. You're gonna get your chance. I'm like, bro, get my chance. How am I? You're judging me off of what, a 7-second point? I'm like, why don't you judge me off how I did at practice when I was doing really well? You know what I mean? It didn't. But here's the thing: if you're not a Russian, it does not matter. It doesn't affect you. If we were winning at the tournament, I would be like, okay, I can't say nothing. We weren't winning, so obviously things had to get adapted and changed, and it was blatantly obvious, the changes we need to make, but they don't want to make it, and there's nothing I can do because I'm not Russian. I literally have to be born in Russia, okay, or take my blood out, redo it with Russian blood, or be Putin's third cousin, because that's the only chance I got of playing on line 1. So at that point, I came to a realization, like...
Just want to point out, I think J-Rab was on line 1 back in the day, so was Marcelo, but...
Yeah, okay, well, way back in 1985, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, well, it's 2023, okay? Like, the way they structure things now, bro, it's like, it's different. It's not how it was back then. They had different coaches. They had a different system. So, like, and it was a realization. I was like, okay, I'm not going to ever end up. And I got warnings. Like, people were like, yo, they're not going to play anybody that is not Russian. It does not matter how good you play. It does not matter. Mm-hmm. So, I said, nah, bro. They told me that, I'm going to get at least 50%. As long as I'm doing what I got to do, I'm in. So... And I said, okay, that's not. And after the second event, I was like, why am I going to sit here and be a pom-pom cheerleader for a whole season when it does no benefit to me because I'm playing well, but I'm just not getting the opportunity, and it's not because of my skill, it's because of, how they do things.
So did you just say, like, I think it's best, like, if I part ways with you guys?
Did you quit over a text message or a conversation?
So I was really, to be honest, I was really pissed off. Like, I was pretty pissed because and I had a conversation with Kirill, I think the night before, and he was like, no, and I said, bro, like to be honest, I kind of felt a little pissed because I was like, I'm being played. I kept dangling like the carrot per se to be like, nah, you're going to play. And then when it didn't, I was like, so actually, I was so mad that after the turbo was over, packed my bags, you know what I'm saying? Got on the flight on the way home. I sent, Kirill a message saying, hey, I appreciate it, but I wasn't promised. I wasn't given what I was promised. I'm not getting a fair chance only because I'm not Russian, and I can't fix that. And for that reason, I appreciate you, thank you, but I'm going to part ways now. I didn't have a team then at all. I mean, I was literally like, at that point trying to figure out after this. I said, well, first things first. Either I don't want to be like those guys that like will walk around probably to and be like, hey, pick me up. You want to pick me up if I quit? You want to pick me up if I quit? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, Dalton, you want to come with me to AC Diesel? You know what I'm saying?
How come you didn't go to the Kings? Why didn't you go to the Kings?
So I hit up the Kings afterwards, and the problem is, number one, it's mid-season. As brutal as it is. So I literally went down the list of teams. I just was like hitting people up that I thought might need a body, and I was like, hey, you need a body, need a body. And Kings was obviously the first one. I talked to Charlie, and he's just like, listen, we have 12 guys. He goes, end of season, we can maybe have a different conversation, but right now we have 12 guys. So I just started, I just literally went down the teams, and literally the first team that hit me back was Notorious and said, hey, let's do this. So I said, okay.
So who are the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and 11th team that you hit up?
Were
the Latin Saints, did you hit them up?
I hit up everybody. Almost everybody that I thought that would need my help, especially mid-season. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're in mid-season, it's in a different atmosphere.
It's tough.
It's not like, end of season moves, you're in a, 2 events deep, and, a lot of people are already into the system. So.
Mm-hmm. Hey, is there birds in there?
Yeah, bro, there's always birds in this shit.
Oh, they're not like in a cage, or they're just like, they got in there?
No, they like fly in. You don't have that at your Home Depot or Lowe's?
I don't think so.
I'm sure there's birds.
Maybe sometimes, but it sounds like they're like mating.
Next to me? It's probably my AirPod, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Wait, do you hear them?
Yeah, I hear them, but I don't know how you hear them. They're not that loud to me.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, everybody hears them. It's all right though. It's all right though.
They're like pigeons or what? Parakeets?
So what? Let me ask you this. This is I guess this is an honest question here. Did they pay for everything? Did you guys have to pay for anything? I mean, is it like?
Well, on the Russians?
Yeah.
No, it's turnkey. You know, you don't pay for anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I can't say that for everybody, but I would presume so.
Okay, got it. Well, I just wasn't sure because when there's like a promise made, it's like, hey, I'm paying to be here, or like, you know what I mean?
No,
it's like you guys wanted this from me, I'm giving you guys X,
bro.
and this is why.
Yeah, no. If I was paying to be there, and then they were, fucking me on top, and I would be way more pissed. But the thing, bro, like, to be honest, I don't play paintball for for money. That's not my goal. Why I play? I play because I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. And because nobody would
pay
like,
you. I was down there training with him for like 3 weeks, and when you don't get even like a good spin, and when you're playing well, it's like, okay, so then what's the problem? Because it's not my play, right? So that's kind of the aggravator.
Okay, what's your beef? What's Sergey's beef with you?
Sergey? No, man, that's my boy.
Come on,
bro. On everything I love, I swear to God.
He hated you the first event.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh, okay. So this is okay.
You
okay.
shut
so this
up.
is what you heard. All right. So let me tell you what you heard.
And I thought that he was mad at you from a previous encounter with you dumping pods. I'm assuming, or chirping at him.
Okay.
I do like Virgil's comment.
That happened. That definitely happened. But in my defense, I thought it was like Golev or Smolchov or somebody else other than Sergey. So what you're talking about is when we played it was like 2019 World Cup or something. He walked past me. We just won the point. And I grabbed my crotch. Like, what up, baby? You like that? I was grabbing my crotch, like, looking at him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what I'm saying?
And then I definitely rode the gun all the way down the sideline. So that definitely had something to play with it. But no. So what you're talking about is before the first event, really like the first point me and Sergey play, I'm like, he's got a different style, like, and he doesn't like to be told, like, hey, shoot cross, do this. Mm-hmm. He's more like
he's going to tell you what
Sergey,
he's going to do.
Not even. No, he doesn't even do that. Honestly, he's got his own style where he just wants to do things, like, he just wants to go out there and freestyle. And honestly, they're all like that. They just want to freestyle. There's not, like, a lot of, like, team communication in that aspect. They're just more like, bro, they're going to win off their gun battles and their aggressiveness, and if they lose a point, they don't really care. They'll come out the next point and, play 15 points against you type of thing. Mm-hmm. So, the first point went out there. Something happened. I was like, yo, Sergey, shoot cross. He didn't shoot cross. And then after the point's over, he started, like, kind of yelling at me, and I just yelled back. And it was, like, a little thing. And then the second point happened. But then after that, bro, like, we've been cool. That's my man. Like, honestly, that's like we text on the side. We joke. We laugh, bro. We hung out all the time. Like, no, that's my boy.
Send me a list of your screenshot your text messages right now where he replies back to you, ha, 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 ha. Or he actually, no. Hold on. No. Send me one of his jokes. I want to see him tell a joke. Send me a screenshot of thing where he tells a joke and he was funny and you laugh at it.
I'm going to tell you, look, listen.
Not that I don't believe you about you guys being boys, but at this point, I just don't know if he tells jokes.
So, bro, it's he's definitely a big boy, right? Like, he's a monster. But, like, I'm like a guy that can, like, get people to open up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I got him to open up. He's actually really funny. He's like a big meatball, bro. He walks around. He's like a big goofball. He actually is pretty funny. Like, he's actually, like, like a good dude. Like, he's funny as hell. Like, he's just a big meatball. We went to the gym together. We did everything together. It was good. Dude, honestly, no BS.
That's where the funny part was. He'd laugh at you working out. And you guys thought you were boys. Yeah. I get it.
Honestly, the biggest goofball, though, on the team is definitely Malloy. He is the funniest by far.
Yeah, he is funny.
Oh, he's hysterical. Like, you know what I mean? So, no, he definitely has
Us Hasbulah's got to stick together,
They were all, bro, honestly, I love being on the team. It sucked. I wanted to stay because I really enjoyed myself with them, to be honest. I loved me and Pasha. I would fly down to Florida. We'd go out, we'd party. We would do everything together. We'd eat, but it just, it didn't work out. It sucks. There's nothing I can do. It's frustrating when, it's a culture barrier thing. I felt like more than anything for me.
Well, at least you get to go to Austin now. Austin's nice. I like it a little bit better than Florida.
Way better than Florida.
Well, they were actually, bro, it's cool.
No offense.
We got to practice them, and I was around them too. before Texas event. So like, you know, I could see what they really needed, and it really worked out. And honestly, I love their coach. You know, he's really good. So, you know,
yeah, I like that team, man. And like you said, Austin's cool. And then there's the story on how they got into the pro spot, and I think they're doing well. I don't know what their rank is currently.
Yeah,
but,
they got some killers. They got
they do.
Anthony. You know, they got Anthony.
Yeah, Michael plays for
them.
They
got Kovar.
They've got a good team.
Archery.
They got Diego.
Yeah, Franz is good, bro. Marquis a sleeper, bro. That boy can play. So
yeah. So I mean, actually,
playing in Europe with them.
They already have a Franz is their pro player, so party's over there, dude. I would love to find a European team. So if any European teams are watching this, hit your boy up. Call me. Mm-hmm. Actually, call Greenspan to call me.
Yeah, I'll call his agent. I'll get you on I'll get you a good deal. Bottom bunk, bottom bunk German team. It's gonna be a good time for you. Yeah, it'll be.
Bro, I went with the Damaged guys one year. It was so much fun. Oh, the jokes I was playing on the Edwards brothers all weekend was ridiculous. Actually, Greenspan, we were there. We hung out together in Paris. Remember Marcelo locked his car. You remember he got hammered and locked his keys out the one night.
Dude, you weren't supposed to. It was in the contract. You weren't supposed to tell anybody that we were hanging out. You're just in breach of clause of the NDA, bro.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it, dude. Who cares? Can I swear on here?
You just did.
Yeah,
you just did.
Yeah, well, fuck it then. Yeah, fuck it then.
It's a kid show. But well, dude, good for you, man. I'm stoked. I'm happy that you're going to be able to get obviously playing time. It's one thing you were playing for the Russians, and that was like a dream of yours. But you're right. It's hard to break through on any team, really. Like you're going with a new team. It's like you got to get into their system, and sometimes it's just kind of like their way or the highway. And it was. I'm sure you're right. It was hard, and unless you're a really really fast front guy. That's what they need.
No, it didn't matter. It didn't matter if you're really fast.
I saw the poofy hair kid getting spins. He was out there more than you.
He's actually solid.
Yeah, I know.
That boy, he can play. Yeah, no, bro. Bro, that boy is gonna be a weapon in a couple of years.
Oh, Texas Menace said that there's a team from Segundi that's looking for a player.
All right, well, can you tell him to message the NYX why are you tapping him like that?
No, I was showing him this question. We have notes stuff.
Oh. Yeah, no. If you could tell them to message the NYX.
Do you even know where that is?
Do you know where that is?
No, but I'm down to play.
Segondi's nuts.
I knew you were gonna do something stupid, bro. I knew it.
Nice one.
You guys
nice layup there, Texas Menace.
Oh yeah.
Hey, hit him up on the NYX Instagram.
You're so good, yeah.
Hey, everybody here, can you guys all message the NYX Instagram and tell them that there's a team from Segundi looking for pickup Harris?
I knew these was stupid. Yo, bro. Yo, honestly, no BS. On the way here, you got me pulled over, and I got 2 tickets, by the way. Thanks, dude.
Okay? 2 tickets, why? One for texting and driving, and the other one for...
Being late to work?
Being late to work, yeah, speeding.
No, dude. Concealed weapon and a 6-pack, baby. Pew pew. You think you're the only one with stupid jokes, dude?
First of all, you don't have a 6-pack. Yeah. You got a 6-pack of Natty Ices in your car. And bad jokes. Bro, you got pulled over for bad jokes.
I'm down like 25 pounds right now. So, you know what I'm saying?
Congrats.
6-pack comes.
Congrats, dude. That is good.
Nah, it sucks, bro. I'm still super thick. Like, I feel thick. Right around the crotch area, actually, mostly.
Mm-hmm. Your thighs. Yeah, thick thighs. Is that why you're taking a load off? You gonna buy any of that furniture, or are you just trying to wear it out?
Honestly, listen, I spent so much money here, I might just take my time here.
Wait, so you're not actually at work?
I thought you worked there.
Oh, I was in the bathroom when I came out, and I thought that conversation.
He was like, oh, yeah, someone's got to work. I just figured you worked at Lowe's.
You think I work at Lowe's, dude?
Yeah.
Wait, everyone did.
Everybody thought
we were trying to figure out where it was.
Yeah,
we just didn't
like,
ask.
Someone in the comments was like, his boss is gonna.
Yeah.
Dang, too bad we didn't get.
It was that your
get
boss.
Back to work. Yeah. I saw you do work.
You still on break? Yeah, man. Cool. I just got busted.
I build houses for a living. I had to go return some materials. So.
Yeah,
That's nice.
You know, someone's got to work 24/7, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to work on those eyebrows.
You thought I worked at Lowe's, dude?
I didn't. I was surprised, but
Yeah,
I wasn't
I thought
gonna
that's your Lowe's
be. We
t-shirt.
weren't gonna like harp on
It's an
it.
Under Armour t-shirt, dude.
Yeah,
What
Under
if
Armour-
Dyson
Under Armour
I don't know if you
programs
walked
all the
in like
time.
the cleats department at Lowe's or
Yeah.
something.
The cleats?
Yeah.
Maybe they have. There sounds like there's a pet store in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Thick thighs saves lives, you know.
Yo, I'll be like, yo, who needs some lawn equipment?
Yeah.
Aisle 12.
Yeah. And by the way, just so everybody's clear, there's no shame in working at Lowe's.
Yeah.
I got a buddy that works at Home Depot, so don't let this guy
Bro,
here.
I have like 100 friends that work at Home Depot and Lowe's.
You should
I'm
get a
just saying,
Lowe's
I
shirt
personally-
on and just be like looking at the girl, and someone asks you, you're like,
That's
I'm
a
on
good
break,
way for you
asshole.
Yeah. Just walk around. That'd be funny.
Just walk around.
I'm on
just
break. I'm
cussing at
shopping. And then someone writes a bad review
yeah,
about
someone's gonna go.
God,
to
that
the front
guy.
like that just cussed at me.
Yeah, that Lowe's guy.
people. So funny.
So, all right. Well,
Yeah.
Lowe's. Yeah.
Bro, let me ask you guys a question, okay?
Okay.
Well, I got you on here, okay? Greenspan.
Yeah.
By the way, congrats again on your 875th win.
Thank
Okay,
you.
good for
Thank
you,
you.
loser, dude. Okay, we get it, dude. You've ended paintball. What in the hell does somebody got to do to beat you guys?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, I think we're definitely beatable. Infamous beat us in the first day. We've lost. We're losing matches. And we won two. We
Overtime.
won 3 overtime. We went to 3 overtime matches or points in that
In the
event.
prelims?
No, not in the prelims. We did overtime against Heat both times, and then X Factor also overtime. So
Okay, so yeah, y'all just pull it out then.
yeah, we're just pulling it out. I mean, we have a lot of really good mid-game players, and I think that's huge. I mean, look, Archie didn't even play in the finals, and we still won, right? Because Archie got injured. So like, we got
Yeah,
Chris.
what happened? Yo, bro, what happened to him?
He pulled his hamstring. It's not severe. It just was like super balled up and like pretty.
Was somebody else injured too, or
Dalton got injured, but no one else on our team.
oh, it was just Archie?
Yeah. Just.
Well,
Archie.
you're in a solid, so it's like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like, okay, Archie not playing well, all right, you're in.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, we have a deep roster of guys, right? Which is also makes it really difficult to play on the team. Like, it's tricky. You know, Kyle knows. Kyle jumped in as the 11th
but you guys
guy
are
last year.
but you're running 2 lines.
We are until midway through Saturday. Then we started
you
slimming down a little bit,
dice
and
it down,
then
yeah.
Sunday we were playing 7 guys. Alex
but
sat all of Sunday and played 1 point in the finals.
He was started drinking.
He was drinking on Sunday. He didn't think he was gonna play.
Skinny's like, I need you to go in. He's like, what?
Yeah. And then slid in there, bunker
really
Chad
good.
George. We won the point and called it.
What a great
I
story.
know that was yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, we're just really good, especially at the mid game, and you've got heaters off the break. You know, we've got Marcelo, myself, Blake, Yosh shooting multiple guys off the break every match. And so that's super helpful, obviously. Archie and Marcelo are impossible to kill. Mikey, Arturo, everybody plays really well. Chris Shear has been an insane addition to our team.
He's good, man. He's
I can
been
see
good. I tried
one
to
of
get
the
him.
reasons
I tried to get him an NYX, and they just weren't having it. I was pissed that we couldn't get him. I was like, bro, can we pick this kid up? He's solid.
Yeah,
Henry was talking so much smack. I go, Henry, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
He's still. You ever had like a crazy ex-girlfriend?
No, but I'm assuming I'm very positive you've had several. It's very clear. It's very clear by your looks, your demeanor,
You
and
haven't had
your
any?
choice in women.
You're telling me you've never had one
I think
crazy
that's
ex-girlfriend?
a fib.
I think maybe one. I don't know. Have I?
I mean,
You don't know any of them, right?
I like.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. Dude, I
So
pick good
have you
girls.
ever had one or no?
I don't
Really?
think so.
Never?
Yeah. No.
Just like they've all been like normal human beings.
Yeah, just good-looking
No one ever
girls.
chase you. No one. Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's.
I'm sorry, dude.
I'm gonna let.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You could just another thing for you to be jealous about.
Well, okay, for the normal people that's ever had a crazy girlfriend, Henry's like that with like Darula, Zupa, and like Sheer. He's like, they're coming back. They're coming back. I go, Henry, I don't know how to tell you this. They are never coming back.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
after Darula left after like the first or second match, he's like, Drew told me, I'm telling you, he's going to play with this next event. And I go, shut up, Henry. Your thick-ass glasses.
Nick Laval, too, coming?
No. He never, well, oh, yeah, no, that was a long time ago.
All right, we
Yeah,
got to
so
spin
I'm-
this wheel.
Yeah, we got to spin this wheel. We got to get these guys.
What wheel?
What wheel? We got stuff to give away, dude. I also
wheel?
thank you for inspiring me on the $10 t-shirts, because I've got $5 t-shirts that I came out with.
What?
Yeah, groundbreaking. Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, you want to see, hey, all jokes aside, you better watch some of the notorious matches, because it's about to get, they're literally saying, Harris, enjoy yourself. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Nice.
it'll be like fireworks out
There we
there,
go.
everybody.
Huh?
It'll be like fireworks. Be exciting to watch.
Well, bro, what happened was I got,
Red and yellow
I had to be
colors
very
flying through the air.
tamed on Legion, and now it's going to be a,
They're
Unleash the
they're
beast.
letting the beast out of the cage, right? We get it, big guy. Look at the
I mean,
guns, big
first
spur.
I don't really know who says let the beast out the cage, but
The same guy that says I got pulled over for guns and a six-pack. That's the type of guy
that's fine.
who says,
Okay, first off,
who
that's
says
fine.
let the beast out of the
Alright.
cage. I'm just trying to
Listen,
talk
is
to
that
you in
what
your
you guys
language,
say?
pal.
Speak up. Realistically, no BS. So, honest question. Before y'all were about to play in your dynasty matches, did Greenspan walk over and be like, I'm about to let the beast out the cage?
No,
I don't think I heard him say that.
no.
Okay, let's just make sure he doesn't ever do that again.
Okay. But if you need that, you could always rewind your favorite version of your favorite late night show, the Spick and Span show. You can grab the soundbite and you can put those into your headphones and you can use that to go to sleep at night. Really pump you
Yeah,
up.
that's right.
That's what you'll
All
That's
right.
what you'll listen to when you're getting pumped up right before you go out there and
Let the beast out the cage.
get a
Got it.
minor or a major running down the field like a wild maniac. But I am excited for you to dump your loader and I'll watch you play points. I do actually really enjoy watching you play.
Oh, thank you.
I do.
appreciate
It's
it.
fun. You're fun. I think you should have been playing on the Russians. I definitely think you would have helped. Hands down.
Yeah, I couldn't do nothing, bro.
Well,
Unfortunately,
you couldn't do anything wrong, that's for sure, because they weren't. It's not like they were getting things right to begin with. So, I would say that that's a big mistake for them.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You're welcome, dude.
Yeah. You know, I mean, future only holds,
We'll see.
who knows? Maybe I'll buy a team at the end of the year.
Yep, all those houses
I like
that all that overtime at Lowe's, adding up, boy.
Dude, what's your problem with Lowe's? You trying to get canceled out here? What's wrong with you? It's 2023, dude.
All right. Okay, we got to run, but I do
Oh,
appreciate
yeah,
it.
Thank you for stopping by last minute.
Hey, bro, I appreciate you guys. Yo, thank you for the support.
You got it.
Shout out to
Of course.
Notorious.
All
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Don't
All
forget to message the NYX account and tell them that there's a team from Europe that would like to have Harris play on them from Segundi.
Later.
That was good.
That was good.
That was good, Texas Menace. You got him. That was a nice note. That was a
Yeah.
nice one. That was a nice one. All right. Well, hey, great show.
2 hours.
Yeah, that was a solid show, man. We really appreciate everybody jumping in and watching, hanging around till the end. We kept a steady stream of over 200 viewers here. We're spinning the wheel right now. We're jumping in here with some HK product. We're gonna do 3 HK items, 3 Gen X products, and then some nectar. Blake O is gonna be winning something cool from the HK Army giveaway box.
Dominic, don't get Ryan started on that. Be here for another 25 minutes. He said, how come you never wear a beanie?
Read my go onto
Yeah,
my
go to-
website.
yeah,
Go to my
there's
website.
he has a full blog on it. You can go read why
Yeah,
he doesn't wear
yeah.
a beanie there.
Justin Vitale, thank you very
Yeah.
much for your support. You're winning some goodies from HK Army. Mega support status members, you guys have got some extra special prizes that we're going to be giving away. Also, we're going to give away some nectar pouches.
It was the barrel.
It was the barrel, and we're going to give away an HK Army. So a couple of these nectar pod packs we're going to be sending out. Brian Alexander Peralta Ferreras. Wow, that was a mouthful. I guess it's going to take me a minute to write this one down. Alex Peralta Ferreras. All right.
Oh, and if anybody's looking to buy a force, I haven't really posted it much, but I was almost going to text you the other day and be like, hey, doesn't my force shoot good? Just to get your text message to be like, yeah, that was like the best shooting force. And I was going to screenshot it and post it up.
So, dude, we were just Long Bob. You just won a Gen X giveaway package. Actually, there was a guy, Steven Smith, that played this weekend. and he had Archie's force, and I shot it, and I was like, dude, this thing's one of the best forces I've ever shot.
Yeah.
The best force I've ever shot was Kyle's.
Yeah.
Dude, his force ripped.
Yeah, I got lucked out with that one. Well, not lucked out.
Oh, that was a mosquito.
Mine shot insane.
And next winner, John Ladwig. Also, as a reminder to everybody who is a winner or a member of the show, make sure you guys all send in your addresses. Okay, so that way we can send you guys some product when you win it. There are a handful of people who won last week and the week before. We're just gonna have to re-gift your stuff because we don't know who you are. Because when we get a name, we'll call this Gonzo. It's probably Carlos Gonzo, but
like a 063.
Yeah, when we get one of those
PB.
those words. All right, here for 2 nectar pouches right here. Just remember, if you guys want to get some nectar pouches, we got a buy 2 get 1 there. The link, Vegas Venom. You know, like, that's not his real name. We obviously know who he is, but you know, if something like that comes up, I can't just, you know, search that on the ship station. All right, one more for all of you members out there. And remember, if you guys join the show, you get exclusive giveaways, a little community section where we share some discount codes and some other news here and there. We dropped a couple of juicy little news. Oh wow, you just win twice, Justin Vitale.
Whoa.
Wow. All right, we're gonna go into the other wheel here for mega support status members. Okay, to get on this one, you have to be one of our top tier supporting members. We're going to be giving away an HK barrel, a couple of we're going to give away a HORMESIS. We got 2 HORMESIS headbands to give away. Let's give those to the mega members.
Yeah.
Let's do that. It's good. There's another mosquito.
I know. I saw it was just flying in front of you, actually.
My goodness. All this rain. Also, you know, mega support status members, you guys, we've got your posters. We're going to be signing these things pretty much all night and packaging them up, shipping them out for everybody out there. This is a full screen. All right.
Can we show those yet? Can we show them, or just a secret?
Yeah, I think
Are they upstairs?
I think they're all upstairs.
Alright.
They're all hiding upstairs.
We'll throw a picture up on
All
the
right,
on the
Texas
Instagram.
Menace. Look at that.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
See, that's karma.
For having a good joke.
Yeah,
Yeah, Segundi. We had him, dude. He just didn't say Segundi.
yeah,
And I assure you guys, you're all your names are in here.
yeah.
If
And
you
I haven't
are-
heard from Derek Weigel in a while.
He just threw in
He was
5 new members up there.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because Derek is a king of that karma.
Eddie Bell for the win right there.
Sport goat.
Support goat. Okay. Next up, we've got a Gen X. Whoops. What's going on here? Whoops. We've got a Gen X package coming up here. All right, going into full screen. It's weird why this full screen goes like this. All right. All right, we're spinning again. Okay, next up, we're going to do 2 nectar pouch. We're going to go for nectar pouch again. Going to... Oh, is that Vegas Venom again? Wow. Dude, this is crazy.
Wow.
Okay, we're going to go... Let's go for an HK Army before we do this one. Let's give an HK Army one of these fanny packs. These are cool.
Those come in handy.
They
Especially
are.
at the paintball field.
They should call them handy packs.
Handy packs.
Yeah. Randy Navarro. Randy
Put
Navarro.
all your belongings in here. Then just chuck it in your bag. Wallet, phone, sunglasses, sunblock.
All right. And finally, for the HK Army barrel right here, this is going out to mega member Mr. Cameron Fassett.
Wow.
Yeah. Barrel. Cameron, he's local.
Boom.
All right, you guys, we did it. We made it through this episode.
Yeah, 2 hours, 15 minutes.
Great job. Vegas Venom, congrats on the double win. Also, who else? Was it John or Justin Vitale? Double win. Guys, Again, thank you to our sponsors, HK Army. Thank you, Matrix Gear. Also, if you guys are in the Matrix Gear area, I believe that Matrix Gear has some of these nectar pouches in stock on their shelves. So if you guys want to just try out one to see if you like them or not, you guys can stop by Matrix Gear in person in the Southern California area. And thank you, Mario, for tossing that in there.
Did Texas Menace win last week too?
You might have.
Wow.
I might have. I don't know. I have it all written down so I could find out, but I don't know. And then again, stop by Matrix Gear if you guys want to get that or any of your necessary paintball goods. Get them online. Also, a couple more Spick and Span shirts. We have, I think, we got a handful of them left. So check out idiotsonyoutube.com. Go over to our merch section. Make sure you guys get yourself a shirt and support us, especially in the Southern California area. If you guys get one of those things and you're at the WCPPL event next weekend and we see you, might have some box of merch and goodies. Maybe we'll just hook you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up another Tigerware booth too. So
okay.
Try to have it up. For all 3 days this time.
There we go.
I'll bring some of those up there too.
Yeah, and hey guys, Doug8505, thank you for boosting the algo, my man. Jump in here, hit a like, share this stream, do whatever you need to do whatever you can do. We really appreciate your support. Congratulations on this nice HK Army laser barrel going to Cameron Fassett. Also, Randy Navarro, you just won yourself a handy pack.
Handy pack.
Yeah, HK Army handy pack. Maybe have to trademark that. And all the other winners, Vegas Venom, Justin Vitale, Vegas Venom again. You actually won 2 nectar pouches, so I'm just going to throw in an HK Army item for you instead. I guess I can give you one mint, one mango.
Yeah.
Bram Kodo, I owe you a HORMESIS headband. Eddie Bell, Texas Menace, also HORMESIS headbands. HK Army goodies. We're just going to grab some stuff out of there for Blako, Justin Vitale, Brian Alex, Dorada Ferraris, and Long Bob, John Ladwig, and Mr. Gonzo are all getting some Gen X gear. So thank you guys all again for your support. I think we did it.
Also, too, we didn't cover it earlier. We're going to be doing a live show.
Oh, and thank you so much. I had that written down right here, and I didn't circle.
I had it. That was at the top of this too.
Good.
We're going to be doing a really cool concept out at AG Paintball in New Hampshire in August. I believe the weekend's August 11th weekend, I want to say.
Yep.
And Eric out there at AG is going to do a whole big production, rent out a tent if you're local to that area. You're going to be able to buy tickets. They're really inexpensive tickets, and come see us do the show live. I think we'll get a lot of we might have some extra guests, call people in live. Also, maybe some eating terrible things challenge.
Oh, we're definitely taking eating terrible things challenge on the road.
Yeah,
with viewer participation.
Viewer participants. We're gonna. I think it should just be everyone else eating it this time.
Yeah, we're gonna get the blind panel. We'll do the guest taste house. Anyway, we're really excited to go out to.
It's gonna be a 3-day weekend, big event out there. Yeah. So,
clinic, pro-am, and live Spick and Span show. We're gonna have some special memorabilia made specifically and specially for that event, and it's gonna be really cool. So you're gonna be live fan participation to see how professional we really are.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you guys very, very much. Also, just as a reminder, SC Village in June, July I'm in Annandale Paintball, and then August we're at AG Paintball, and then also at Black Ops Paintball. So we've got a lot of stuff going on, and then back to SC Village again in August. We've got the summer camp. I was forgetting
one.
What is it?
The Black Ops.
Black Ops.
Because I had it in my schedule, and I didn't write everything, and it just says Ryan Kyle Clinic, and I was like, it's the weekend after.
Yeah. We're doing back to back, dude.
I forgot which weekend it was, and I was like, what is this here? I think I'm open that weekend, so I'm glad that you just
reminded you. Yeah. Hey, and don't forget summer camp. I think it's almost sold out. I think there's 8 spots left. If you guys have not already checked out the BKI summer camp, you gotta check it out. All inclusive 4-day event. Multiple pros, myself, Nick SLOWIAK, Nick Laval, Kyle, Tyler, and Kyle Berry. So 2 Nicks, 2 Kyles, a Tyler, and a Ryan, all teaching you guys how to play paintball with some of the best food you'll probably ever eat in your life for a week. So I think we did it. Yeah. And without further ado, AG Paintball. eardrums at the beginning of that one. So Gundy.
I can't believe Harris works at Lowe's.
I know. He was trying to cover it up with that bootleg Under Armour shirt.